ticking, but I won't slow down. Building my empire in this buzzing town. Casting my vision on the silver screen. My funded life, a vivid sheen. My funded futures light the way.
Good. Ooh.
Whoa.
Hello.
Hello.
It's me. Hello. I love this.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday, Nvidia Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. Welcome to My Funded Futures and My Funded TV. I am Terry Trades, and we have our expert traders, Tom Sabo and Nick Does Futures. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everybody. Hello, chat. Hello, Abhishek, Magnus, and Danny. Welcome, Nick and Terry. What's up? What's going on?
I'm so excited. Nvidia earnings after the bell.
Yeah, that's all we have today. Well, actually, we do have some other news. We do have some other news as well.
What?
We'll say it. We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
Ooh, oh yeah, we have exciting news.
I know. I just wanted to see what you say. Okay, yeah, we have some news. Yeah,
we have some.
He thought I was a snitch. He thought I was a snitch.
Some My Funded Futures related news, exciting news. Also, is FOMC meeting minutes today? Did I see that correctly?
Yeah, I think there's going to be, I think it's going to be 2 p.m. So don't forget that this is going to be the report basically. So it's not going to be a press conference or anything. But nevertheless, we did not have any information in the past couple of weeks. So it could be hitting hard. But yeah.
All right. Who would like to get us started first, Nick or Tom?
Yeah,
Nick.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So first thing I'll do here is I'll recap my trade from yesterday on ES. It was a little later in the session, but I am glad that I was able to take advantage of it. Obviously, we were selling off. If you can see this 65.39, I was looking to target this yesterday, given how much NQ was selling off. But when we had this trade, okay, when I entered this trade, NQ had left relative equal lows at this low. So it made a low right around like 420s, and that was triple daily relative equal lows. So I had a feeling price would continue lower. I wasn't getting a good risk to reward or a good structure on NQ, so I took on ES. So all I really did was, this was my draw here. You can go check it out on my Twitter. I have record just about all my trades and upload it on YouTube. So got to move lower right around in here. Okay, 15-minute gap, and then I just dropped to the 5-minute because the 1 minute just wasn't really doing it for me. And we actually caught the low of the market. So right when I got this close below this gap, this breaker right here. So I had a 15-minute point of interest that I was watching, which was this fair value gap. I had a draw, right? I had a feeling I knew where price was going to. NQ's triple daily equal lows, which also would bring ES down with it, right? So I entered right there. Stop was, I think, like 65.91. Yeah, so it was about a 2-hour trade.
Sweet.
Here, so I got tagged in, and then actually I literally bottom ticked the market here. Let me check and see what my exact fill was. This will actually show it a little bit better. Copy image, paste. Yeah, so this was the actual trade right here with the executions. Yeah, so it looks like 64.95.50 is where I got out at 2R, and it looks like the low of the market before this move up was 65.94.25. So I bottom tick the market by 25 cents, which rarely ever happens to me. Usually I'm the one that gets scammed. Yeah, so we had a huge move up there too. I had a lot of people catch this in the Discord back up to the upside because we had some highs that were pretty clean right here. Also, I'll say that was the trade from yesterday. I'm going to break down the gold move that happened. I tweeted this out yesterday, right when we were down in here. around 8 a.m. that, I won 4113 to get hit. Look, this is a beautiful buy model right here. Let me see if I can find some cool. Let's see. Yeah, so had great move. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, great sell side delivery down into this higher time frame daily gap, and then we had a great move up to here, relative equal highs into also a daily gap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so we're inside this daily gap right now. I wanted that to reach into a little bit more of I guess you could say a premium, even though I don't really use it too much. Like I won't draw them out. But it was great how this, ran the sell side. And then what happened? Oh, it's going to seek buy side, which is also this imbalance up here. Now from here, I probably lean bullish until we get some structure back to the downside from this gap. Also, you could see some consolidation here on gold, unfortunately, because we're trading between a bullish point of interest and a bearish point of interest. So just be mindful of that. If you see hourly structure start to not do a whole lot of anything, then yeah, that's probably what you're going to see. So definitely be cautious of that. Now let's talk about indices for today. I'm a little conflicted right here, mainly due to I wanted Monday, Tuesday to go lower, and then Wednesday through Friday go higher with NFP and Nvidia earnings. I'm probably like 50-50 or 55-45 bearish on the day, just due to the fact that we haven't got any displacement higher. If anything, it's just been some sort of consolidation. I think the next move that happens that's big is the fake move. I don't know if we're going to get it this morning. So I could see a low run here, thinking people we're going to go for the sell side, and then immediately flip back to the highs with Nvidia earnings. But at the moment, it's kind of been a little bit nasty consolidation. Even the hourly, doesn't look the best. So maybe I'll dig more into it if I look at the charts. But I think there's going to be a move lower followed by a move higher. In terms of like a draw liquidity here for the session, let me break down, pull out my seek and destroy indicators here. See, so the hourly chart to me doesn't look the cleanest ever since Asia. Yeah, I probably lean for this this midnight low to get taken, and then from there you can use that as a move to go higher if we get some displacement. But this is probably my target for this session, because I don't see anything stopping us from going lower. No sort of support here or anything like that. Like the 4-hour chart looks like chop on both indices. So I'm probably gonna lean bearish to start, but that level is 24,445 on NQ and 66.12 on ES. And then we have a lot of highs up here that we can look to target. So just be mindful. Yeah. Hello.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just kind of looking at my charts here. What you said about NQ, I'm kind of leaning bearish as well now. So what happened actually? I had a narrative that this market should be going higher. So I had a supply zone on the 15-minute time frame from yesterday, which was actually a little bit interesting because in the PM session, and I was tuning into the segment with Ash and Tanya. So they were also talking about like the market was almost trying to push up there to that 930 high. And it actually failed, but eventually, so it swept a bit of a liquidity, and I'm on the 15-minute time frame right now. So it swept a bit of a liquidity here, and then the market pushed lower with the market structure shift. So technically, it's a valid supply zone that I like, and it was pretty good in the London session. I took a trade to that 5-minute supply zone earlier. It was real good. Everything was kind of respected, and everything everything kind of made sense. I thought that it's going to push higher, at least up there to the 760, which would be the mid-level. But obviously, we can see on this 15-minute chart that it was heavily protected. I would say that this level was pretty much protected, and the bears were really fighting hard to push this market lower, which they did. I thought that it will try one more to push through that level, at least try to go above the 800, but it didn't. I had a small long position earlier. I just got stopped out a few minutes ago. And I was saying on my stream, like, if this is going to go lower below like the 650s, then there's also a bearish narrative. So I'm kind of reactive to the market right now. We have a 5-minute demand zone and the 5-minute and the 1-minute demand zone almost at the same spot down there around 555. Yeah, 554, 555. So that has been created a little bit earlier than the London kill zone, before the London kill zone. So if this one starts to go lower, my plan currently, because the market shifted on the 5-minute, is to go lower. So I might gonna jump into a sell position, but maybe I'm gonna wait a few minutes at least to see what goes on. So again, I'm a little bit disappointed, not because of that particular trade, but I wanted to see this market try to push it higher. My intuition, kind of tells me that it should still go higher, but price action so far shows us that it's getting kind of sloppy here, and it might want to just, go lower and lower. We have that new week opening gap from October. I don't know. It was the 10 or 12 or 13. Anyway, we have a new week opening gap down there below 482, kind of attracting price on the higher time frame to have a down close candle. So I think it could be happening maybe today or tomorrow. But anyway, we're turning bearish here. So I'm going to be looking for a sell. I don't see a reason right now to try again with a long position. Even if I would try it, I'm going to have to wait until 712 with an up close candle to try to go long this market. So yeah, I'm pretty much kind of going to be focusing and locking in for a possible short trade. And a quick on gold. I still have a long position on gold. There's an absolute textbook supply zone higher. I'm slightly in the green here. I don't know if I have my trade. Yeah, here's my trade. I'm basically a little bit in about break even, but I was in a drawdown, so this was all in drawdown. But eventually, it seems like it's going higher. There's a beautiful 15-minute supply zone higher, which was created last Friday before the New York AM session. And so I'm kind of hoping that the market is going to push higher on gold. So that's the only thing. I don't see anything, by the way, on the sell side on gold. So I'm not going to try to short this one. I'm still kind of hoping that it will keep pushing. So that's my quick opinion on gold. And otherwise, yeah, to summarize it, I'm going to be watching for a possible short on NQ. This is so far all I see. That's it.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
So chat, what are you guys thinking for the day? Are you thinking you'll be looking for longs? Type in 1, type in 2 if you're looking for shorts, and type in 3 if you're thinking no trades. You're going to sit it out today. Tom, I did see a question. Someone asked, what is a kill zone?
Oh yeah, a kill zone is kind of an ICT or smart money term. It's kind of an expression. Kill zone is basically, there's a different explanations for it, but it's, to put it very simple in a nutshell, it's basically that time frame where the most orders are, going into the market. ICT terms, it says it's something like from 2 a.m. Eastern Standard until 5 in the London session, and New York session AM would be like 7 a.m. Eastern Standard until 11 or 12. Now, there is some traders are saying it's until 12. I did hear ICT talking about it, that it's until 11. Maybe Nick knows it better, but anyway, it's like basically the highest possible.
12. Yeah.
12?
11:30. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah, 11, somewhere around 11 to 12. So basically those times when the most orders are kind of building up in the market. So big players, for example, in the London session where I trade a lot from 2 a.m., those orders are coming into the market from big players, institutional players. Actually, I can see that happening. So you can observe it. I'm seeing this every morning. When the clock hits the 2 a.m., you kind of see the price starting to move. I mean, obviously not like a huge moves, but you kind of see something starting to happen, like some minor levels starting to be respected or being reacted from. So yeah, I see something in that. Yeah, so that's why I tend to call it kill zone as well. Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
You're welcome. So anybody is willing to jump in before the market opens?
I
Not me.
I
You
got
guys are
flat.
always gonna beat me on that. You guys will always beat me on that. I will say that.
No. We're not gonna do that.
My trade yesterday was pretty late. What time was that? It was at I got in at close to like 10:45, 10:50. So
Nick, I saw your tweet on that video about the trade. That was amazing. Amazing trade yesterday.
yeah, no, it was pretty good entry. I was worried I was gonna get scammed, but it looks like I just barely didn't get scammed. It was a birthday. It was a birthday thing for me. Speaking of birthday things, Chipotle hit me with the got me free guac. So
Sweet.
yeah, so I'm gonna have to hit that up later. So
Dan Trade says, happy birthday. It is Nick's birthday eve. Tomorrow, it's your official birthday.
yeah, that's right.
My gosh.
That's right.
We're gonna have a party here at MyFunded TV, I guess.
Yeah, no, we can also celebrate with some some other stuff as well that we'll be announcing a little bit later. That's pretty cool. So I think my birthday will be the least of the excitement.
It will be exciting,
especially for the people watching.
I just hopped into a short pre-market short here. I've been eyeballing that unchanged number. I did catch some profits along the way from the high from overnight. I was trading this morning in the 50K scale rapid accounts, that the free add-on that we're doing that gives you the ability to request that daily payout. Yeah, so I am in this sim funded with some accounts with those, and we shall see what happens.
I'm jumping in with you there.
Yeah, I've been eyeballing that unchanged.
What am I gonna do? I got FOMO. What am I gonna do? I better press the button.
No,
it's the 1 micro challenge. It's the 1 micro challenge. On my end at least.
Okay, good. You're going to cover us today on the 1 micro challenge, right, Tom? Because I will do that it today.
You go heavy size. I'm just gonna stay in the sidelines there.
Okay, I am in 5 micros on each account.
Ooh, okay. All right.
We're going for it today. We're going to risk it for the biscuit today.
The pressure. The desk is rising, everybody. Oh my God.
Go off, King.
All right.
Yeah, I'll finally be legal on yes, I will finally be legal.
Oh, guess what? We get to pick a 150K scale account winner during our segment.
Oh, that's amazing. Nice.
Oh, that's so awesome. We get to pick one while Nick is with us, and then we get to pick one more. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So exciting. Okay, so I get to pick today, right?
Yes, you're going to be the one.
And then Tom, do you want to pick another one? Or Nick, do you want to pick one? Because it's your birthday eve, and then pick one tomorrow.
Nick should pick one. Definitely.
Yeah. I can't do one today. Y'all got to do it. I'll do mine tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
I am group trading, by the way, you guys. This is a group trading across 5 accounts, the sim funded accounts, the 50K scale with the rapid add-on. And so that's why you see 25 micros up here. It sounds like a lot when you put it all
does
together.
Sound like a lot. It gives me like, yeah, really. Oh my God, 25. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. I had to look and double check, because all of a sudden I was like, am I in so many minis? And it's like, no, I'm thankful I'm in micros. What was I going to share? Oh, yes. So we have some very exciting news later on today in about 25 minutes. I think everyone will like this news from MyFundedFutures. It's something very, very, very exciting. And I wonder if they've been listening to us, you guys, because we were, kind of talking about the pro account. So
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. I can't wait for it. But I already know it, chat, so I know what's it gonna be. It's just so hard to hold it back. It's really gonna be awesome. I promise you.
it really is. It is hard to hold back.
Yeah. We have a lot of time until the market open. This would be a little bit of a crazy situation if the market suddenly would just reverse back up there. I'm gonna tell you. I mean, it's I don't know. I'm kind of confused, to be honest. I was having a very strong conviction about that buy side up there above 760, and seeing this failing just in the previous 2 hours, like I was like, man, what is going on? If this one fails, it might not just stop at around 560. I think it can go all the way down. I don't know, below the 500s for sure. So
interesting. I just pulled up Nvidia on my phone. So overnight, the pre-market price Nvidia is up 1.63% currently, and the price is trading at 184.33. So I think it's very interesting because Nvidia has such a strong pull on NQ, and we have Nvidia earnings today after the bell. Nvidia did close down on Monday and Tuesday, so it'll be interesting to see like what Nvidia does as far as the market participants. Are they going to sell off before earnings tonight, or are people thinking they're going to buy it up after we've had 2 days of red days?
Yeah, it seems like the rumors are going to drive the market, especially maybe in the PM session.
Yeah. Do you guys want to hear a fun fact?
Of course.
Yeah.
So I'm in the Robinhood app right now, so I can see the data, and this is based on their data. Guess what the percentage is Nvidia is up since the beginning of Nvidia was publicly traded. Guess the percentage.
25%.
25% since the beginning of all time?
You know what?
Oh,
I like that number.
All
I like
time,
that.
all time.
I like that number.
I don't know, 11,000%.
11,000. Okay, let's see who can get the closest without going over. It's like the Price is Right rules. Tom, what is your guess?
I'm gonna say what Nick is saying. Yeah.
11,000%. It is up 23,471% all time.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
I
I was
know.
close. I was halfway there.
Woo! Yeah, I'm seeing guesses in chat. Jeez, exactly. Day trader.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Incredible.
It is.
Frequency says a bubble. What do you guys think?
Talk about.
Are we in an AI bubble? I don't know. I feel like the valuations, like we're not quite there yet.
I feel like all those big guys are kind of helping each other out.
Yeah, we have more and more talks about this bubble thing, but I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. I think maybe we'll know more after the Nvidia earnings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One thing I do know about is Terry. I know we were talking about the news later. You just want to go ahead and announce it now, since we had I think posted in Discord.
Yes. So the 50K pro accounts with MyFundedFutures are 20% off.
That's not even the best part, though.
Yeah, the best part.
Tell us the best part.
No, I want you to tell us the best part.
It's a 1-day pass.
1 day pass.
1 day pass on pro accounts.
Just in time for NFP and Nvidia today. You know what I mean?
Yes. I love that 1-day pass. We are for the people who love to just step on the gas and you want to get there as quickly as possible. If you're like me, we love the 1-day pass. So it is limited time. We don't know when it will end. So snatch snatch them up. And please use code YouTube when you check out. It helps to support our channel. Thank you, you guys.
Yeah, you can if you like to play heavy, that this is your chance. You can pass it in one day and you can get your payouts until Christmas. So yeah, awesome.
Good call, like with the timing.
Yeah, if you want some extra money for Christmas, this is your chance. You can pass the account any single day. One day pass, build up that, safety net. Actually, just build it up, work on that account and get some payouts until Christmas. That's it. The perfect timing. Get it.
Get it. Yes,
Yeah.
and the promo, I believe, is still going on with the daily payouts. If you would like that rapid add-on with the scale plan. This is so cool how MyFundedFutures keeps doing all these different add-ons for us. It just gives us options, and they're free. The add-ons are free.
Yeah, I kept seeing all over the place, even on my channel and everywhere, like, why not MyFundedFutures does this one day pass? Because I see more and more traders. I get it. I get it. Some of you guys really like to go heavy and you don't want to waste time on your evals. And I'm saying this for those of you who are having a little bit more experience, right? If you're brand new, maybe this is not your play. But if you're a little bit more experienced, I can get it. I see that many of you guys want to get rid of the evaluation phase as fast as possible. This is your chance with the pro account. MyFundedFutures did it again. I think that's a great opportunity. And again, it's not just a joke. If you start now in November and you get your pro funded account, you can get those payouts just in time until Christmas. Yeah.
Yes, it's you can request a payout every 14 calendar days. This is what makes the pro accounts unique. It's like potentially a biweekly paycheck. It's every 14 calendar days. It doesn't matter how much money you make each day. It's whatever profits you make above the buffer. So I do like that. So you're not like focused on thinking about like, oh, okay, I have to make so many $100 days type of thing.
Yeah, just focus on the trades and you will have the window for the payout. That's it.
Yes, and no consistency on the sim funded side. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And now with the one day pass, there's basically no consistency with this eval, right? Like just step on the gas if you want to, with, to each his own.
Yep. It's up to you, everybody. Obviously, always apply proper risk management. That's why I'm saying it's maybe not for the one who is brand new in prop trading, but for those of you who already know how it feels like, for those of you who already know how to get to the funded stage and to the payouts, I think this is the opportunity. I need it too, by the way. I need a pro account like this. So, yeah.
Let's go. I can share my screen if you would like. I do have the graphic pulled up.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
We want to see it.
I do like the graphic. Oh,
do I know it correctly? I think you worked on this graphic, right?
Oh, I just captured it and then I put it on our Discord.
All
but
right.
this is actually I pulled off of the MyFundedFutures account on X. Yeah,
let's go.
It's already up. Let's go. No consistency, no daily loss limit, only for a limited time. One day pass.
Exactly. And of course, use the code YouTube, support the stream, and we got to get bigger, stronger, better, which we are, and we're going, to be better every single day. But we need to grow this channel up to 100K. Oh, by the way, we have the market open.
Market is open, and my trade is working. I am going to. I'm gonna close it out. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, my trade is going down. Oh, this is not the one. Where is the one? Here's the trade. Oh my gosh, it's going. Okay.
It's going. I'm so glad I got the my buffer back. So I have about $1,578 across 5 accounts.
Oh no, it's going back now. What is going on here? Okay, it's pushing back now. No. Oh no. It's going back. Oh no.
Thompson's, oh no.
No. Market. Are you kidding me?
I'm flat. Did you hop in a trade, Tom?
Yeah. Just when you did, just with the 1 micro challenge, I wanted to see this go down into that 5/1 minute demand zone, which is right below 560. I thought, okay, NQ is playing a game again. It's fine.
Yeah, we are trading right above VWAP right now at about, it went above, below. And we did go back to that unchanged price. So let's see what will happen. So I'm flat right now. Are you flat? Are you still in this trade?
I am still in this, and it's crazy, but yeah, I'm still in this. At least I would like to see a single wick tapping into that 560, but it's not happening. So,
If this isn't too big of a candle, this first 5 minutes, I might take the 5-minute orb on it. We shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we have a lot of time until 10 a.m. It really feels like, you know, when you're putting on these kind of trades a little bit too early, I might say. When you're putting on, it feels like an eternity to wait like 29 minutes even until 10. Like, it's a lot of time, guys.
Yeah.
So don't worry, it's a lot of time for a single trade at the New York Open.
And when you do the scalp trades in the morning at the open, like that's very specific type of trade, right? Like that's like you're just momentum scalp quick trade at basically trading the open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I really see is looks like it looks like we're just gonna move for this sell side down here at that looks like that the Asia low would be pretty nice. The only thing we can really bounce from, I think, is potentially this London low at 24,531 and then 66.30 on ES. That's the only thing I really see, but I don't think it's going to get there. I think we're going to run the sell side. I don't think it's going to reverse. I think it's just going to keep going lower. Yeah. So,
Nick, tell me some good news, because you said it's going to keep going lower. Tell me something more encouraging. Like I need to keep this trade on. So I'm just thinking to close it. So do you think it's going to go? If you say it's going to go down, I'm going to keep this trade.
No. I mean,
if not, I'm going to blame you.
I would just pay attention. Anyway. I would just pay attention to how it's moving on the hourly, because we got we're halfway through this 9 a.m. candle. So there is a gap here at 24,652. That price respected on the previous hour. It could, still respect that with a pretty big wick lower to close higher. So, I mean, that's really like the last point of interest there that I could see. I don't have anything at the moment, but I mean, it could go either way, really. I mean, it's if you look at the full hour, it's kind of chop, right? So,
yeah, thanks for the encouragement. I feel better now. Okay,
it's definitely a scalper's market if you're on that lower time frame.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it's NQ is playing dirty. It seems like today NQ and me, we are not in good terms right now. I mean, I had a pretty good streak in the past couple of days, but now it seems like NQ is just coming back at me and saying, no, I'm just gonna do my trick again. And but
loves
anyway,
to trap people, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of expected. So that usually happens quite a lot. At the open, it does the fake out, which it could be. This could have been the fake out here to the downside, but it was just so close to that 560. That's why I couldn't understand. Like, why not just wick down and then it can go up all the way? I don't care. But at least my gold trade is getting back to break even. It's still slightly in a drawdown, but who knows? Gold might go higher. What do you think, Nick? Gold is going to go higher or not?
I think if I were to pick one way or the other, I'd pick one of three scenarios, either bullish, bearish, or chop. I'd probably lean chop. I think it's chop around this area until tomorrow.
Yeah,
because I just don't see it getting between. I mean, look what happened here, right? There was a weekly bearish gap, a daily bearish gap, and a weekly bullish gap. Look what happened. It chopped, and then in here we kind of did some chop as well before it eventually, like, there's no closure in between this gap and this bullish gap. So it just kind of, we've yet to see it. It is a large range in here, so you can still trade it on the hourly, but I don't like how close together these two daily gaps are from each other, which means the hourly is going to consolidate. It's going to look a little choppy on the hourly, which potentially it could look like that, which I think.
I'm going to tell you something. I might going to go wild on this one because it seems like I'm getting stopped out in a second here. Yeah, I got stopped out, but that's all right. Because if this 5-minute candle would be, let me see, where's the 5-minute chart? Oh, okay. So if this 5-minute candle would be inverting this this gap from earlier, maybe I would just stick with my original narrative and just gonna go for that 760 or higher.
I was tagged in on the 5-minute orb, and so I am long with 1 micro in each account, and then my TP is 705.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just a 5-minute orb trade.
I just entered the long. I couldn't wait for the 5-minute candle to close. I feel like it might want to sweep the highs at 732. So yeah, this is going to be it. If I no problem if I lose this one, I'm definitely stepping aside and we'll be just watching maybe for the next opportunity.
Yeah. Do you know what I think is interesting? If you look at the DOM at price 24,733, we have a skipped print. Like there's nothing there. Same with 24,732.25. Same with 24,731.75. This is on Trade-Evade, so the market could go and fill those, right? Like it's an inefficiency. So it's very possible.
We'll see.
We shall see.
We shall see.
So far, the bulls are in charge. NQ is up by about 80-ish points.
I like that.
Yeah, it's going.
It's going.
It looks like NQ is respecting the hourly gap I was talking to you about. So it's looking pretty good for you, Tom.
Yeah,
the 15-minute closures.
It was so yeah. I technically reversed the whole situation. I was not waiting for that 5-minute candle to close, so I might have pulled the trigger early on this one. I was eyeballing so much with that 760 level and higher, by the way. So if I would be, maybe I will leave a runner if it goes higher. But if I would be leaving a runner, I would be curious if it goes all the way up there, like 820 or 810. But yeah, 760, I'm very curious to the middle of that zone. So,
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
What just happened?
My trade just got deleted. Oh no,
Whoa.
almost. I thought it was going to be deleted. It did not. Almost took me out. 603 was my stop. Oh my gosh. My stop got missed with like 2 ticks or 1 tick. I don't know, something like that. Oh my gosh. This was amazing. This was actually exciting. Oh my God.
Was that?
I don't know what was that. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. My trade is down by each micro is down by about $15 now.
Uh-oh. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
Why?
fine.
Don't worry. It's completely all right. It's completely all right.
It's like the guy drinking the bleach right outside the balcony.
Yeah, Nick knows it, right? So it's fine.
Wow, look at this market price action. My goodness. I don't know what that was, Tom. Like that.
I don't know. I maybe I'm gonna say a Hail Mary here, and I'm gonna pray like if this trade is going to survive, that's going to be a real miracle. My stop loss was 603.75 and the low was 605.50. Wow, I got lucky on this one. I was lucky.
Wow.
My gold trade is still around break even now, but this NQ trade, wow, this was unexpected.
That was something. I am so curious what Nvidia is trading at. I've got to take a peek.
Somebody's leaking information or something. I don't know what's going on.
I feel like Nvidia it's like Nvidia's day. It's like Nvidia's birthday almost, Nick.
Yeah, no. It's starting to get ready to blow out those candles.
It's making new highs. Nvidia is up 2.15%. It does look like it's making new highs of the day. So
that has me a little sus. But I think it could just be frontline the move here.
Like a fake out, possibly.
I don't know. I don't know. I think some people are trying to position themselves early, is what I think. Yeah,
could be.
I think the fake move was yesterday and the day before. Remember when it was selling off a good bit?
Yeah.
I think that was the fake move.
Quite a bit.
Now it's going to buy it up today. But
yeah,
those daily candles on NQ have been crazy. Once we had once we had some the Nvidia earnings come out.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Almost close to my TP. My TP is 705. Is it gonna
Oh, you're
get
gonna
there?
get it. Easy, super easy. Super easy. Let's go. It's almost there.
Almost.
Come on, hold your breath. Come on. Oh my God.
Oh my
pressure.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Is it going to reverse?
No, it's not. It's gonna go to your TP. The market makers watching, don't worry, and they know it. It will go there.
Yeah, I was extra nice to them this morning, so
Yeah, exactly.
hopefully it gets there. Woo!
There
We got
you
it.
go.
There you go.
Let's go. Where's your TP at, Tom?
Oh, way up there. I want to know my answer. My TP is at 756. I want to know my answer from the market. The trading gods actually spared my trade. So I want to know my answer. 756.50 is my TP. I want to know. I want to know. Give me a yes or a no, TP or stop loss, and that's it. I want to know.
I liked how you shared with that with us yesterday about it's like, okay, you put on the trade and you want to know, is it going to work or not, versus like micromanaging the trade.
Yeah, it's basically it made it easier for me to cope with those losses because when I put on a trade, I ask myself in my mind, like, okay, give me an answer. Give me an answer. Was my analysis correct or not? That's all I'm asking. And that's all I'm asking at the end of the day, by the way, when I look back, because I do look back every day, like, okay, what happened really? And I just ask the question at the end as well, like, was my analysis correct today or not? And yeah, that question is very important for me. And so I want to know my answer as well right now. Is it going to go to that? Actually, the level is 760, but 56.50 is good for me. It's fine.
It's looking good. Will it go fill those single prints? Remember the single prints that we looked at earlier? 733, 732. Okay. There it goes.
I'm going to bite my nails here. Okay. I don't know.
It just, there. It just filled them all. Oh, NQ made a new high for the day.
Let's go.
If we can close and displace through those that previous day high, or not even that, like there's just so many highs up here that just stick out to me, right? There's nothing really below us. We took all those daily external lows. Yeah, like this is obvious to me. This is obvious. These are relative equal. Like I can go further and further up. So I was actually watching this right here for a potential long to target up to these Asia high to these PM highs. It's gonna run without me. That's fine. I'm gonna take a look at it on ES. Yeah, maybe ES could potentially give me an entry from the 825 candles inside of this 1 hour gap. The speed and the displacement. I actually just put a tweet talking about how do you know when the market's going to reverse and respect your level? You'll start to see. So this is my level, like the hourly FEG. Look what's happening around that level, and then you combine that with the time aspect of the market opening or news, whatever. That's kind of the market's tipping its hand because these three candles beat all this price action from London to now. Just 3 5-minute candles. It was all it took. So for me, that is something that you could. That's just the market's tipping its hand to me. So let me see if ES looks just as clean. Yeah, so we have those highs up here too. This hourly, the 15-minute closing very nicely as well. So I'll look for a long in here, but even if I don't get it, I'm not too worried because like if I'm anticipating a weekly bullish close, the weekly is still bearish. So I'm not too, kind of helps me kind of think long term, at least in terms of the week, right? Because we still have majority of the news waiting for us and stuff like that. So looking for this trade here though. I could take on either one, NQ or ES, targeting up to those highs from yesterday at PM session right around 3 o'clock. So that's 66.85 on ES, I'm sorry, and then 24.809 on NQ. So I'll look for a long in here. And if I can get a retracement, if not, then no big deal. I
Awesome.
can also use the 15-minute, right? So the 15 minutes about to close. Let me actually take off this.
I actually wanted to ask you, Nick, what is your main entry time frame? Of course, you're looking at different time frames. I get it, but maybe you said it, so I apologize if I don't remember. But what is your main entry time frame? 5 minute, 3 minute, 1 minute, or what's it like?
Oh, okay. So I thought you were talking about what times I usually enter. I would say the 1 and the 5, or the 5 and the 1 combined. But if I get a lot of times, it's the 5 mixed. If I'm gonna take the 1 minute, it's gonna be mixed with the 5 minute as well. I won't just frame it off of like a 1 minute off of my area. I want to see the 5 minute start to do some stuff like this, right? Like I want to see the 5 minute inverse, some bearish gaps, and then I'll look for like the 1 minute. So yeah, a little bit of both, but I would say my favorite is probably just the M5 mixed with like the hourly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Mine too.
We hit that TP earlier, so this was a good trade. Yes, everybody. So yeah,
W for Tom. Let's go.
Well, actually, I made back that small loss and made an additional, I don't know, 250 above that loss. So I'm in the green. I'm very happy about this. But as I said, I took it all off. I didn't take a partial. But as I said, so I think it should go above 800. I think the final place where it has to go 800 and the 30-ish level. If this momentum keeps like this, I would not be expecting a pullback. Maybe a bit of a consolidation here. Interesting how the market is now a little bit consolidating on the 1 minute, right in the middle of this 15-minute supply zone. That kind of gives me a good feeling, extra confidence that this one could go higher above the 800. And as I said, if I would be letting a runner here to go, my final TP would be around 820-ish area. That's it. Anyway, what are you guys doing?
I am thinking about the question that we could ask so that someone can win a $150,000 scale.
I thought you were saying $150,000 because I'm up for it.
$150,000. Yeah,
$150,000.
It's a Big Daddy account, and then we also have the 150K Pro Big Daddy accounts. But today we're giving away the 150 Big Daddy scale account to one lucky winner. I'm sorry, Nick, I haven't had enough coffee this morning. Did we decide, are you picking today, like this segment? I feel like you should, right?
I can do it if you really want to.
Yes, you do it, because we get to pick another one in a little bit here. So it's your birthday eve. I think it's only right if you pick.
Okay, so say nice things to Nick. Give all the love to Nick. He likes to, say nice things. Okay, he's the best trader. We love you, Nick. Please adopt me or something like that, and it will be fine.
Okay, so let me think here.
Someone said, Nick, let's get some coffee.
Okay, give me, because I go off here in 10 minutes, so give me some time to think of a question, and I will definitely drop it in here for you guys to get it. Everyone can definitely participate. It's kind of like yesterday's question. You don't need to. Maybe chart specific, maybe my trading model specific, but definitely everyone will have a chance. All 419 people watching can do it. Okay, let's see. I also want to see how the 15-minute closes too. If we get 15-minute gap in here, potentially, I can use that to frame a lower time frame trade to the highs. So that's why I'm not too worried about price running without me. The 5-minute did close in here. I would probably, people are like, okay, well, why don't you take it off of the M5 in here once price comes into it? Well, the reason I don't want to do that is because price already ran these highs. And if it comes lower, right, I guarantee you that you're going to see some sort of reaction on the 1 minute. So you can just use the 5-minute inside of here combined with the 1 minute to frame higher prices if it gets down into there. So I'm probably just going to set my alerts on the 15-minute candle once it closes. but I'll definitely be watching this area right here at 24,688 and then 66.58 on ES. Yeah, I have to think of a question. I'm just having some tough time on this one.
Oh, I know the pressure, right? I told you.
Yeah, you guys are really putting it on me for this from a birthday, having me pick.
Of course, it's your birthday. Why not have a little bit of extra pressure there?
It's a treat. It's a treat. It's like you get to be Santa Claus, right?
Look
at these.
I could be Saint Nick because Nick is there we go.
Yes, Saint Nick. Look at all these green candles. So far, we haven't had a single red candle.
Look at it go! Oh my gosh!
It's just like a steam train, steamroller rolling over all the shorts. My goodness. Are we going to hit 800? Oh, yep.
Oh, yeah. There. A bit of a FOMO on my end here, but I'm okay. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. The thing is that really, I'm going to tell you guys a story. It's trading related, chat. It's true story, absolutely trading related. I was streaming earlier this morning. Yeah, I was in a long position, and I was just happy with my life. Everything was perfect. And suddenly someone comes into the chat and says, Terry is fading you. I was like, what is going on? So I was like hovering with one mic, like I can handle it, no problem. And someone comes in, Terry is fading you. I was like, is she short? Yeah, everybody keeps telling like, yes, she's short. Oh my God, I had to close my position. So, that's what it takes. I closed down my position. I was letting other people influence me. And I take Terry's trades so seriously that I immediately started to second guess myself. So I closed the trade. True story.
Oh my gosh, Tom, you are an amazing trader. You're absolutely yes. Okay,
I'm just lucky. So no. But really, seriously, it's all about risk management. But whenever Terry puts on a trade, oh my gosh, we have to think twice because that's serious.
Oh, you're so kind. I will share. So this is why you do not want to copy traders when you're watching them stream, because you don't know the entire picture, right? So I shared on a different segment that we had together how my win rate in that account was it was like 50-some%. And however, the profits in that account, it was $4,000. So what that means is I lose a lot of trades, but I also win a lot of trades. And what that also tells you is that when I win more. So my profit factor is bigger. So that's how you make money. Just a gentle reminder for people who might be copy trading, traders on stream. It's like you're not seeing the whole picture. And so it's always a good idea to, do your own trades. Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, always. And we have social media nowadays. It's inevitable, like Thanos said. Okay. So it's inevitable. Social media is always going to be there and it's part of our lives, but try not to compare your trades, your entries, your analysis to others. It's always good to see other people succeed because it kind of tells you that, yes, it is possible. Trading has a certain set of rules. So yeah, it's awesome, but don't compare yourself. We can both win. If Terry's going short, I'm going long, we can both win, right? It's in the cards. So yeah, that's it.
Yeah, 100%. I know Barbie and I, one time we were on opposite sides of the trades and we both won during the segment. So exactly.
There you go.
You just never know. Yeah. And you never know too, how many accounts someone's trading. And, maybe it's someone like books a ton of profits on stream, and then maybe off stream, they're like, they just lost like 100 accounts. So it's like, you just never know.
Yeah. You never know. Exactly.
Well, look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at that 5-minute candle. Is that a capitulation candle or is it just going to keep pumping higher?
All right, I think I got my question. Can I get W's in the chat if you guys are ready for me to ask my question? We can give away this 150K account.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Give it a minute or so, and then I'll ask.
The pressure is high. Don't worry. Take your time, Nick. Everybody's keep holding the breath,
Yeah, I can definitely take my time because
Yeah, take your time.
Because the 15-minute here is just pumping without me. I think definitely that
Wow.
previous day high. I know I said 55.45 this morning on bearishness. That was just because we had more structure to the downside, but I had a really, really good feeling we were going to flip here and start to make that move to the upside, because this hourly looked like what gold did yesterday, right? Gold, or last week heading into yesterday. Looks like a sell model, buy model starting to form. So I think that is what we're about to get here. I think we're going to start to target back up to this daily SIBI because we traded into it, traded away from it, reached that external low. I think now we're going to start to see a move higher, but we'll see what happens. All right, who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready? Who's ready?
I am.
I'm ready.
All right, so what was my entry price on my short yesterday on ES?
Ooh.
Oh my God. Okay. I know it. Actually, no. I just have I think I have a number in my head. On ES.
Yes. Yesterday it was. What was the entry price number? You can check my Twitter. You can check my YouTube. You can check anything.
Nick
I can
does
talk about it here
futures.
on screen today. For the people
Take your
that
time,
will
chat. Take your time.
Yeah, no one has got it yet.
No one's got it?
No.
I'm going to go look on your Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna look on your Twitter then.
Look.
I wrote it down this time. So, we got it. We got it.
Got it?
Yeah, we got Caprice 222.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Let's
Caprice, you won.
Caprice, can you type it in because I lost you here in the chat?
Yeah, tag Nick so it's easy for Nick to see it.
That is amazing. Awesome. Good job. Are we going to pick one more account today, or is it going to be in? Oh yeah, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Who's going to be? You're going to pick the account or me?
I can pick. Did you
Okay.
pick? You picked on Monday, right?
Yeah. And that's what I'm saying. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
I haven't picked yet, have I? I don't think I have. No, because Nick picked yesterday.
So just stick around, chat. There's so many free stuff going on. Hey, Pine Tree Trader is here. Hello.
Hello, Pine Tree Trader. Your inside bar trade worked amazing yesterday. I didn't take it, but I heard people in chat said they took it.
Yeah, it was breaking the internet. A cool trade.
Anything fun on your birthday eve, Nick?
No, just gonna go to no, I'm just gonna go get a haircut today, and that's about it.
Getting a haircut. Cool.
Get a haircut, and then go to the gym, and then come back, and that's pretty much it.
Sounds relaxing.
Yeah, no. Let's see. Okay, the hourly is closing super bullish. The 4 hour is closing as well. Like open, low, high close. This thing's gonna rip higher. There's nothing really stopping it from going there either. It's a lot of built up a lot of low resistance, liquidity below us. So that's pretty much all I got today. I'm patient because I know I anticipated this. Monday, Tuesday set the low of the week, and then from there kind of go higher. Now Nvidia can come in and have like a crap earnings, and it can be completely out. Or same with NFP, so we'll just have to wait on that. But we did close above that high from the PM session yesterday. So previous day high is still in target. I'll look to frame a trade based off of that.
Cool.
All right, I'll see y'all back here tomorrow.
Thank you, Nick.
Right. See you tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah.
I wish we could bring cupcakes for everyone for Nick's birthday.
We will. Who knows? And by the way, this is my gold trade so far. It's going higher, but eventually I survived a bit of a drawdown here. But yeah, so it's going nicely. Who knows? But as I said, there is a supply zone at 4152.1. So I'm kind of hoping that it will go there. It might gonna take some time, chat. So just saying, I don't know. I mean, it could be happening in the PM session. So if I see gold going sideways into a consolidation, maybe I will take it off manually. But yeah, it's going nicely now. Anyway.
Very nice.
Let's go. So
What do you think of this roaring NQ market? I'm looking at this market thinking, oh, when can we get into another trade? But I'm like, no, I don't think I want to go long here. So,
yeah,
yeah.
this is crazy. I'm watching the 1 hour time frame right now, and again, I'm going to come up with the zones. So there is a supply zone right now where the market is right at the middle of this 1 hour supply zone. The high of this level could be the next possible target as buy side liquidity, which is 959. Let me just hold on a second. Let me just go down to the 5 minute here. So we are seeing a reaction from the midpoint of this hourly supply zone here. I feel like, looking at this momentum, let me see just a second from, more than 300 points, 330 points of movement from the down of this swing. I think it can finish the move up there at the 960s. Otherwise, whew, it's tough. I would not be taking a new long entry once it reaching that 959. It's just so. And by the way, if some of you guys in the chat thinking to jump in to a long here, be very careful. Look at all these bullish candles on the 5 minute chart. I'm expecting a pullback any second, especially now that we reached the mid level of this zone. So I'm seeing like, okay, so yeah, easy 70 or 100 points pullback any second now. So just be careful. Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's ripping.
It is ripping. I'm going to sit on my hands until the market yells at me to get in. It's not yelling at me to get in. It's yelling at me to stay out.
Yeah. Get out.
It's saying, get out. Don't you dare come in here.
Oh, yeah. So I was like hoping for this move. And actually, if I really think about it, I'm trying to reflect what I did earlier. So yeah, I was in a long position. And yeah, I got stopped out from my small long position. Still kind of tells me, yeah, the analysis was correct. But I was using a tight stop. I'm referring to the trade before I got here at MyFunded TV. So I was having a tight stop here, but eventually the market went to the other side. I remember that these kind of moves, when I was using proper risk management and I was using the correct target levels and still got stopped out, this was one of the other things that triggered me. I remember yesterday I talked about what other things, going to break even and then going to the TP kind of triggers my mind to go on tilt. But I remember the same situation like these, like it took my stop loss and then went exactly to my TP level. Now, this is something I think many traders kind of feeling like a FOMO or revenge trading. But if you think about it, you should be thinking about the other side, like the levels. Let it be any kind of level. As I said, not just a zone. It could be a swing high, swing low, wherever you get, whatever, a pivot point. But if your levels were correct, that should be assuring you that, okay, this was just a stop loss. If the levels are correct, and if you ask yourself at the end of the day, like, were the levels correct? Was the analysis correct? Because the trade could be a loss because you were using a tighter stop, or your stop loss was, or your position was a little bit bigger. But if your analysis is correct, I think that matters a little bit more, because that's going to give you that extra confidence for next time to come back tomorrow and again after tomorrow to the market and trade again and use proper risk management. So that's why doing the pre-analysis before the market matters so much. I think if you do the pre-analysis just a few minutes before the market open and before you sit down to trade, and whatever happens throughout the day, when you see your levels getting hit, that's going to give you that extra strength even after losing day to come back the next day and then after the next day. So I'm just saying, like, do the analysis every single day before the market. I think it's important.
It's like doing your homework before you show up for class.
Something like that. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I am still waiting. I keep waiting for like a 3-bar reversal or something. This is setting up to be a strong trend day. We haven't seen a single red candle. It's already the market's already open for about 35 minutes. Still no red candle close yet.
Do you think it's because of the market is pricing in for the earnings or for FOMC maybe?
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like Nvidia, this is a big Nvidia push. Let's check on Nvidia again.
Yeah. What is Nvidia doing right
It's
now?
up 3% now, 3.2%. Remember earlier when we checked in, it was up 2%. Now it's up 3.19%.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Nvidia is pushing. It's ripping higher.
I believe it accounts for 6 or 7% of the NASDAQ. I mean, it's huge.
It is, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think I saw someone post in chat that Google was ripping too. Let's check on Google too. Wow.
Okay. Google is also.
Yeah. If you miss this long, it's okay. It's all good. It's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine, Tom.
Yeah. Okay. What? Are you in a trade? Are you in a trade? Okay.
No, I'm flat.
Okay.
I'm flat and I'm feeling so good.
Don't worry. I'm fine too. I'm feeling good, in the green, relaxing, nothing special.
Exactly. Oh, speaking of that, I did want to bring up your great risk management from trading earlier. Like, I think it was great to model your good risk management. You showed how you had the loss and yet you still ended the day green because of your good risk management. If you had kept that initial trade on that you took that loss on, if you had kept it on, maybe you would have had a much bigger loss, and so you wouldn't be green right now. It's like the secret sauce.
It all comes down to risk management, and at certain times, obviously at the market open, you got to go with. I'm not saying you got to go with the low risk, right? So at market open, I'm doing this, by the way. I'm doing this thing ever since I got to the 9 a.m. segment with you, and I'm super happy about it. But I'm kind of having this new habit right now, so jumping into a trade before the market open, which is awesome. But if anyone's doing this, I would suggest go with the smallest risk possible. I like the 1 micro challenge, but because the market could do anything, right, at the market, at the open. But, closing down the trade with a small loss is very important. And when I saw the market shifting, I was just looking for the inversions. I was looking the way the candles were printing. Obviously, the original plan, I actually deviated from my original plan. My better plan was to go long, and so I just wanted to jump on the bandwagon because you influenced me with your trade. I clearly remember you said you're jumping in a short. I'm jumping in with you.
Yeah, because I was targeting that unchanged price for the full overnight gap from New York's closing price, and it worked.
It was fun. Yeah. It was great, by the way. I'm not saying it was bad. I'm just saying, taking a trade with 1 micro, thank God, and I'm very grateful for the universe and the trading gods and everything that it's super easy to handle nowadays for me, and it's not affecting my mindset at all. It's perfectly fine if I take. It was like less than $100 of loss on the funded account. It was perfectly okay with it. I was perfectly all right. So trading with 1 micro definitely takes the pressure off.
I absolutely love it. And one thing we talk about, look at this. I'm looking to hop into the pullback. Okay, I just hopped in short with 1 micro in each account. I'm going to put my stop in, buy stop. So when we talk about the 1 micro challenge, what I love about it is we talk about it all the time. It's like a little tester. It doesn't hurt. You put it on and it's like, okay, let's see how this goes. It feels so good to me to just like hop in 1 micro.
Exactly.
I am hoping that this is a pullback and hopefully I can get some profits on the pullback. Let's see you go down there. My entry is 911.75. And I want to see a break below this 880.
880. Oh yeah, I like that level. 880. What else do we have? Oh yeah, that's a good level. That we have a gap there on the 5 minute. Yeah. Why not just go down there? Sure, it's a good idea.
Let's see how strong the bulls are here. If this takes me out, so I have the stop right above high of day. Let's see, what is exactly the high of day? The high of day is 943. My stop is at 945. If it takes out my stop, boy, oh boy, is this market just so strong.
It is. It is.
I did see Ash Trades put in chat that he made 5. Oh, it did take me out. Woo! Woo, child.
Okay.
The bulls.
I'm so happy that you're happy. I like it.
Oh yeah, it's one micro, no biggie at all. Oh my gosh, the risk management is the secret sauce.
I see Ash is at 5K on Nvidia call. Oh my gosh, Ash, congratulations.
Yes, exactly. Congratulations, Ash. Let's go. He said he's going to share with us the details during his segment.
Wow,
So
5K on Nvidia, nice.
So should we do the giveaway soon? What do you think?
Well, it's up to you. You make the call. It's all up to you.
Yes, I think so. I think we should do a giveaway for $150,000 scale eval from MyFundedFutures.
Let's go. I love it.
How should we do it? We can do it. It could be a random thing where we randomly pick someone. It could be a trivia thing to encourage people who are listening to our show.
Or you can ask a riddle or something. I don't know.
A riddle, like how Nick did the NQ price on this day type of question.
It's up to you. It's up to you. The pressure is real.
I know. I do feel lucky. Okay, I'm seeing random. People think would like random riddle. How about this? If you would like random, type in 1. If you would like a type of riddle or based on something on our show earlier, type in 2. Let me get a feel for what you guys want. Oh, I'm seeing lots of 1s.
Yeah. I see it too. Lots of 1s, a couple of 2s. Okay.
Was it pretty mixed?
Mixed up now.
Pretty mixed. I wish I could divide this up so I give away half and then you give away half, Tom.
Okay.
A 75,000 eval.
Yeah,
No
why not? Let's do this.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
I am gonna go with the random today because I saw lots of 1s initially. So I was inspired by Pine Tree Trader, who hosted for Ash. Shout out to Pine Tree Trader. So what he did is, and this worked really well on my stream too. Everyone type in 1. Just, you can go ahead and spam the chat, type in 1 as many times as you want. And what I'm going to do is randomly, I am going to type in the winner above me wins. And then my comment will show up in chat and whoever was right above me will win the free account.
Oh, come on, my gosh. This is going to be exciting.
Are you guys ready?
The chat is like all over the place.
Let's
I like
go.
it.
Let's go. Okay, here we go. Random winner. Good luck, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to start typing.
She's typing, everybody.
Winner.
Be quick.
Winner person. Okay, I'm gonna, because we're all winners. Winner above me wins. Okay, ready, everyone?
Fingers crossed.
Good luck. Here we
Good
go.
luck.
Here we go. Make sure if you win, you tag me, tag my name so that I can quickly find your name. Okay, here we go. Good luck.
Go.
Okay, winner above me. There we go.
I see it.
Jack. Congratulations, Jack. Chakapan. Let's go. Congratulations, you win.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Everyone, congratulate Jack, please. Go, Jack. Chakapan.
Okay, let's see. Jack Sparrow.
Congrats, Jack. So we will be giving away more of the Big Daddy accounts throughout the day on the other segments also. So tune in. That was fun. I do like the random ones because that's completely random, not based on speed. That's 100% random, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the YouTube chat, is going all around the place. You never know.
Yes,
But
yeah,
it's
exactly.
hard. It's hard to see. It's super fast. Super
Yeah.
fast.
So look at this. NQ making new highs on the day.
Yeah, we reached at 9:59. So this means that the hourly supply level has been broken completely. So I don't know what to do.
Oh, that's so weird. I'm seeing people are saying I saw 334x lover. Let me see. I swear. Maybe my chat is different.
Let me scroll back. Maybe you see something different there. Let me just
Let me see.
okay, I see something. I'm gonna send you.
We have to do like a photo finish. Oh, someone said you love me. Thank you. Made my day. A photo finish.
Yeah.
Let me see. No, I'll take a screenshot. On my screen, it says Jack. I wonder if everyone's screen is a little bit different.
On my screen, it says Forex Lover. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so maybe that technique doesn't work, but let's talk to the powers that be because I would love for both of you to win an account. Yeah, I'm going to screenshot mine. It says Jack.
Both will win. All right.
Both will win.
All right. Okay.
Right. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, MyFundedFutures. Thank you, Magnus and Danny, for making this possible and helping us out in the back end. 2 winners is always better than 1. This is amazing.
Yes. Thank you so much. MyFundedFutures, so generous every single day.
Yeah.
Yeah, truly. It's like when you get used to it, some people will take it for granted, and we do not take it for granted at all. It's very kind.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah, no trades for me. I'm gonna sit out because I had that nice winner, small loser. So
it's better not to give back anything to the market here. And you know what? After breaking this level, I think we can see some consolidation. Maybe not the pullback immediately, but I can imagine some consolidation right here. If I look to the, let me just give me a second here. If I look to the left. Okay, there's a 5 minute. Okay, I always keep seeing supply zones all over the place, but this is just my habit. But there is one more level at 25,050, but I think it's way up there. Maybe it's going to happen later. That's just a 5 minute supply zone. If anyone is interested, one thing's for sure, seeing a move like this so bullish, that's a huge red flag if I'm not taking a long position for sure. So this was way more than enough levels for an AM session. Such a strong movement. Taking a long position here would be absolutely low probability. And I'm not saying to go short, and it's never a financial advice, of course, but the thing is, you got to be real careful here. My gold trade is kind of hovering in a consolidation. Actually, what is going on in gold? Yeah, so it's consolidating. The reason I'm still holding the gold long position because there is nothing else on the upside there. Nothing really, absolutely nothing. Only that 15-minute supply zone, which it's a textbook. It's beautiful. Actually, I should make a poster from this one. It's an absolutely beautiful level. I'm not saying it's going to go there right away. Maybe it's not even going to go there, but maybe in the Asia session. So I tend to see like gold tries to go for important levels. And then what it does, it just gets tired out and goes sideways, maybe even pulls back lower. And then later in Asia session, it breaks that level. I see that all the time. And when I come back in the in the London session, I see it happening like, man, I missed the move. And I many times I see, especially in the last couple of weeks, a lot of good levels are being taken by gold in the Asia session. So that's why I'm saying maybe I should, it got cabooshed, right? So it's just being taken out, and the moves are happening nowadays in the Asia session. So you guys in the chat might as well join Steve's streams at MyFunded TV. He's doing a great job there with Danny in the Asia sessions. But I keep noticing that good moves are happening in Asia sessions in the past few months.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's like, when can we sleep, Tom?
Yeah, no, we never sleep. And actually, today and a little bit yesterday, I'm going to be honest with you guys here, but I love trading. I love being here. I love streaming. I love the community. I'm feeling so blessed that I'm able to do what I love and also being here on the stream. But I did get a little bit tired yesterday and today as well. So I was like, okay, usually I stay up like in my time, like at least midnight, because I keep reading and stuff and everything. But now I was so tired, I barely could go into my bed to sleep. Like I was super tired.
Oh,
yeah.
Like you almost fell asleep on the couch?
Yeah, almost. Yeah, I wanted to watch. I used to watch some Netflix series, whatever, but yeah, sometimes I do these power naps in between the stream. So I do the London stream, and if I'm feeling super tired, then I do a power nap for 20 minutes. And the other day, the power nap, instead of 20 minutes, I went on like for 90 minutes on the couch. Like, it feels so good. So I think I do feel tired sometimes.
Yeah, Juzo said, I had a perfect 9 hours and 30 hours of sleep. And I'm like, I'm jelly.
There you go.
Yes, I know. It is hard to sleep well when you're like working a lot and you love the markets and all of that, but it's so important. Yeah,
I might get this. Like you guys might say, like, oh, I'm a nerd about the markets, but really, I go to sleep and my brain still keeps clicking. Like, okay, the market did this. Okay, maybe I should try a different trade tomorrow or something. It's crazy, and that's how much I'm addicted to the markets. It's really I love this. I love to do this. Really.
Yeah, it's futures markets open 23 hours. Out of the day, Sunday through Friday. It's
More
incredible. Are we going to finally get a 3-bar reversal, Tom? It's like, what in the world?
3-bar reversal. What does that mean exactly? 3-bar. It seems like we do. Yeah. At least on the 1 minute. You're watching the 1 minute.
The 5 minute.
5 minute. Oh yeah. So okay. So there's one thing. I call it 3-pin entry because when I was learning supply and demand, and I had my mentor. He was all about these kind of entries. When we are in a zone and we see 3 candles, and the middle candle has the highest wick, and the other 2 candles have lower wicks. So we have a lower wick on the left and lower wick on the right. That this could be a potential entry on the 4th candle, which is going to print in about 42 seconds. When the 4th candle breaks the low of the 3rd candle, that should be the entry. So I don't know.
Entry for a short?
Entry for a short, yes. Entry for a short. So just to simplify it, and obviously it's much more, I'm not saying complicated, but there's much more to this. So we have one candle here, and we have one candle here. Now, this is what I call 3-pin entry. Actually, I was not the one who came up with this, but this is how it goes. If this current candle would not trade higher than the middle one, so this will be the middle. How much time do we have? Okay, 6 seconds. Right. So we have a swing high here being formed on the 5 minute. Correct. All right. Mm-hmm. So I would be putting a sell stop. I'm not trading like this, just saying. So this is not my type of trade. I would be putting a sell stop below the lowest point of the 3rd candle's lowest wick. And that would be the entry. Obviously, if the current price or any candle after the third candle goes higher, then the trade is invalid. But if it goes lower and we're still inside the zone, which we are in the 1 hour supply zone, this could go lower. Now, my mentor back then was going always for a 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio. So I clearly remember this was his favorite setup, and I learned a lot about this. I haven't really did too much back testing, but this is the 3-pin entry. Yeah.
Thank you, Tom.
You're welcome.
I love the breakout trades where you use stop orders to pull you in. It just pulls you in the direction of the market, and it's very clear, like where your entry is, where your stop is. Yeah, I do like that style of trading. I'm just like going to sit on my hands because this market is just, the bulls are just like so strong. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very tricky. Yeah, seeing all this strong movement, I would think twice or 3 times to even jump into a small short here because it's very tricky. And obviously everybody's waiting for 2 p.m. for the FOMC report. Yeah, I forgot to say, like earlier, the FOMC report itself. So this is quote unquote just a report. Now, I'm not saying it's not going to hit the market. Usually during normal market conditions, it used to, like the big institutions or big players used to know what it says, because it's basically just a summary about the meeting, about the FOMC meeting. But anyway, Matt is better on this one, on the fundamentals. I don't want to say anything stupid because it's not my expertise on this one. I just want to say that the FOMC press conference is definitely hitting much bigger than this one. So obviously it can shake the market. I wouldn't be surprised if there would be just a bit of a shakeout, both up and down, and then the market just cool down and go sideways after 2 p.m. Who knows? Until Nvidia earnings, of course. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I think we have some questions in chat.
Oh, really? Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good. I am missing some questions. Catch me up to speed, please. I don't see your question, DH acquisitions.
DH acquisitions. I don't know.
Oh, and shout out to Jack. Jack, are you still here? Jack, I think you're still here. We need you to fill out the form so that you can receive your free account, the 150K scale account that you just won.
Nice.
And then did we get our other winner too? Let's see. The 33 4X lover. Make sure you fill out the form to receive your free account.
Nice. We love having more winners.
Yes, 33 4X just filled it out. Jack also did just send it. Congratulations.
Awesome. Congrats.
But I did miss that question from DH.
I missed it too.
I know.
Is he trolling us? I hope not.
No, I sure hope not.
No.
I see DH acquisitions name a lot.
I know. He's cool. He's cool.
The market is pulling back some. We had that doji candle, the 10:05 Eastern Standard Time doji candle, but otherwise we haven't had a single close. It's a doji. It did close technically red.
Yeah.
But it's looking like and that's, I think that's the one I got stopped out on. But yeah, still no red candle yet.
It could be going sideways, as I said. What's the time? I mean, we still have time. It's oh my gosh, it's almost 10:30. Yeah, so it can go sideways, but who knows? High probability setups used to happen in this hour, so it's still not over until it's not over.
Yes, exactly. Ash is in the house. Let's welcome Ash to the show. I cannot wait to hear about the Nvidia calls.
Oh yeah. Hey there, Ash. Welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Such great news.
Yeah, we want you to tell us all about that Nvidia call. That's amazing.
Yeah, if you guys want to stick around, it might take a couple more minutes than just a few minutes here. I was going to do an entire top-down analysis on it. So
Ooh, Ooh, that sounds so good. It sounds like you're going to do a special part of your segment on it. So I will participate in chat. I'll be listening. This sounds very exciting. I love options. I love to trade option spreads. So it'll be interesting to hear how you trade options a little bit on Nvidia, our birthday stock today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that way you guys could head out. I didn't know if you wanted to stick around for it. I think it'll take just more than a couple minutes.
I'm gonna have to run because I have an appointment, but I'll make sure to check it out later. But
Sounds
yeah.
good.
Yeah, and make sure everyone tune in tomorrow morning. It's Nick's birthday. Ash,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
Nick's birthday tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Alrighty. Thank you for your time. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
Ash. Have
You
a good
too.
one. Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning or good day, depending on where you're from. Welcome back to another live stream. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody's day going so far? Just going to take a moment to welcome everybody into my stream, and then we'll get into some of the information here. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing today? Let's see who we have here. My Bus, good morning. Jenny, good morning. Thiagu, good morning. Deku, good morning. Grace, good morning. Trish, good morning. The Punisher, how are you doing today? Abhishek, good morning. Dylan Trades, good morning. I'm gonna trade. What's up? How are you today? Wyatt, good morning. Pinu, good morning. Melvin, good morning. Dominic, how are you doing today? Biker Baddies, good morning. NQ Trend Sniper, good morning. Chris, good morning. Green, good morning. Martin, good morning. Billy, what's up? Insane Achille, how are you doing today? Hope everybody's day is going well. Hope everybody's week is going well. Before I hop into the information, I just want to see how everybody else is doing today. Throw a 1 in chat if you're green on the day. Throw a 2 in chat if you're red on the day. And throw a 3 in chat if you've yet to trade today. How's everybody's session going so far? Handful of 1s. Love to see it. Couple 3s as well. All right, couple 2s as well. Majority 1s though. So I'm guessing you caught the longs. Throw an L in chat if you caught the longs. Throw an S in chat if you caught a short. Because, man, the bulls came out today. They ran it higher right off the open on multiple different assets. Yep, longs, almost all longs across the board. Very good job. The longs definitely got paid here at New York Open. Very, very good job. Very good job. Very good job. All right, let's take a look. Phenomenal trade this morning. As I had mentioned, I have multiple different accounts. I have my prop accounts. I have my cash accounts. I have my long-term accounts. I have my dividend accounts. I have my crypto accounts. So I have multiple different accounts. That way, in my opinion, diversification is key. It is a form of risk management. Okay. I use my day trading payouts from my MyFundedFutures account to fund my cash accounts. So profits from day trading is what is used to fund the other accounts. Okay, so that's why I was able to take an options play this morning. Okay, so if you saw this post here, we just had a beautiful Nvidia play, absolutely gorgeous. It just goes to show you that the model can occur in any asset class. You can trade this model in crypto. You can trade this model in stocks. You can trade this model in oil. You can trade this model in futures, the whole nine. I used options to do this. Okay, so As you can see, these were Friday expirations, okay, and a beautiful return on them. So we made a beautiful return this morning, and this is the reason why. Okay, there's two different things to go over here. Okay, first things first is just a classic support and resistance type of analysis. Okay, just a classic support and resistance type of analysis. So I don't know if you were here during yesterday's PM session live stream. Me and Tanya were talking about Nvidia during the PM session. And the thing that I had stated about Nvidia was Nvidia's found support at this location many times before. Right? This is just a classic support and resistance type of analysis. Look, we found support here once, found support here twice. We made a beautiful move off of it. We found support here a third time. We made a beautiful move off of it. We're finding support again a fifth and sixth time, and we're starting to make a move off of it. Okay, so that's the first logic that went into the decision making, is a higher time frame bias. Okay, just looking at prior data, clearly price has found support from this area multiple other times. That's the only logic that went into it. Now, also understanding that earnings is coming up here today. Okay, we have earnings after the bell for Nvidia. A highly anticipated earnings. Okay, so if anybody understands the weight that Nvidia holds within the index, you'd understand how important these earnings are. Okay, so there's a spotlight on Nvidia right now. So everybody has their eyes on Nvidia, pretty much saying, you know, can this thing turn the market around? Can a good earnings report from Nvidia give us a chance to get some breath from all this blood? Okay. So the logic of there being volatility within Nvidia today makes sense. So for anybody that understands options, options is based off of multiple different things. The price of an option is based off of time is one. Volatility is another. Okay. The Greeks are what I'm pointing to here. So knowing that there's going to be increased volatility because of earnings today, that's a key factor that goes into the pricing of an options contract. Right? So what I'm trying to say here is the idea came from a higher time frame logic, and then the second logic that was based on this decision was volatility, trying to take advantage of volatility, because we know specifically that volatility is what an options contract is priced off of. Okay. Lastly, the last thing that I'm going to point to here. Last thing that I'm going to point to here is all of the shorts covering. Right? So let's just imagine, right? Let's just imagine, who was it, right? Michael Burry. He had said that he was shorting Nvidia, right? So a huge short seller. He would be nicely into profit, right? Let's say you took a short from anywhere up here. So you shorted up here when we're in all-time highs. If you took that short, you're nicely into profits here, right? So the shorts need to cover. They need to close out their positions. They're going to sell their positions to somebody that will buy it. You understand what I'm saying? Shorts covering. Put all three of those things together, and that's what was the logic to this long position this morning. Price finding support at an area of support. Okay. The logic of volatility. And then shorts needing to cover. Shorts have done a great job this entire move down. Shorts got paid. Now they need to take their profits. Okay, so having logic to base my decisions is the reason why I will take a trade. If I can't provide sound logic to my decision making, then I'm not going to take a trade. But there are multiple things pointing to higher prices here in Nvidia. So at New York Open, right, also the most volatile time for stocks, what would I go and look for? A bullish breaker. You have the swing low here, you have a swing high here, you have a new low here, you have a new high here. Okay? Then, after creating the breaker, here's your breaker. You also have an FEG that's aligned with it. So here's your FEG right here. Right? So notice how it's the same exact model. Right? We're not changing the model. It's the same exact model. We're just using it in stocks. Right? 9:30 open. We have logic for a bullish position. Then at 9:30 open, you get a bullish entry function. Right? So after the entry function was confirmed, right, this would be the confirmation candle here. That is the 9:37 a.m. candle. That is your confirmation to the long. Then you get multiple long opportunities here. Right? 9:38, 9:39. And look at what happens immediately thereafter. All right, so we still execute from the beginning of the breaker, stop at the low. Absolutely gorgeous. This thing ran higher immediately off the breaker. Okay, now the only thing that I would say is different here was execution. So I did not wait until 2R here. Okay. Understanding the volatility within options, that made me say, I'm taking this, right? I'm not going to wait until 2R. And it does basically go to 2R, right? We got very close to it. But look at all this time right here, right? This time would eat away at the price of an options contract because time is one of the things that creates the value of an options contract. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a little bit difference in terms of execution there, right? Like for NQ, I could hold NQ to 2R because the price isn't going to change. The price is based upon the price on the chart, not time. Okay, so we got out. It was like 5K of profit. We got out in here. I was this candle here. That was the 9:57 candle. Absolutely gorgeous start to the day. Absolutely phenomenal way to probably finish off the week because at this point in time, you know, why would I ruin all the profits that I just made? Okay, so that's a top-down analysis of the trade. I think the logic from the higher time frame is the most important aspect to it. That is what you need to hammer home because it's not just a price action pattern. This is only what allows me to measure my risk. This is only what helps me execute the idea. The idea comes from the higher time frame logic. You understand what I'm saying? The logic is what matters. If you can understand higher probability logic, then you can put yourself into better positions. Okay, so feel free to throw any questions in chat. I'm going to head over to chat now. We can talk about this position. After we talk about the position, we can then get into some of the news that's coming up, some of price action to look forward to for the rest of the day. We can move on in the segment. I'm just going to see if chat has any questions about this long position that happened here on Nvidia this morning. How much were you risking? So the position size was 25K. Okay, but I was only risking 5K of it. So it was about a 1-to-1 risk to reward there, right? So it took me 25K of cash to secure the position, but I was not going to risk that entire dollar amount. I was only going to risk about 5K of it. So that was a 1-to-1 risk to reward there. So any questions about the Nvidia trade, feel free to throw it in chat. If there are no questions that come across, then we can move on to some news and today's price action on NQ and ES. Can you explain the breaker? Yep, so this is the breaker here, the 927 candle and the 928 candle. Okay, so a bullish breaker. This is what a bullish breaker is. Ready? All right, imagine you're in a downtrend here. You're in a downtrend. You come into a higher time frame level. Once you get to that higher time frame level, this is the bullish breaker. So this was the higher time frame level in which during the explanation I showed you on the daily chart, there was an area of support that we had been supported to from before. So when we got to the higher time frame level, then I started looking for this, a swing low, a swing high, a new low, then a new high. Okay, so that's what a bullish breaker is. The bullish breaker itself, you'll always find in between the initial swing low to the initial swing high. A bullish breaker will always be the highest up close candle in this leg. Right, so you'll find an up close candle in this leg. When price closes above it over here, that's when it becomes a bullish breaker. And then I also want to see an FVG aligned with it. So if there's an FVG aligned with the breaker right in here, that's what I look for as an entry function. A breaker plus a fair value gap. So if we go and look at it over here, right, here's your price action example, swing low, swing high, new low, new high. There's your 4 institutional swing points. These are the highest up close candle between the initial swing low to the initial swing high. We close above it over here, making these a breaker, and there's an FVG aligned with it here. So you have all of the criteria for a bullish breaker plus a fair value gap. Why not hold it until lunch or 2 p.m.? Because of time. Time is something that creates the value of an options contract. The less amount of time it takes, the more valuable it'll be. The more amount of time it'll take, the less valuable it'll be, right? So it is more valuable at this point in time right here because look how quick this move up was, right? We went directly higher here, okay? Now, even though we're at the same price right here, it'll be more valuable here compared to here because look at all this time. Look how much time has expired here. So even though it's at the same price, seeing that more time has expired, the amount of the value of the contract will go down. Okay, so that's why I did not hold. Ash, do you own all stocks in the watch list? No. Nope. I own Nvidia. I own PLTR. I own Robinhood. I own Tesla. I own Amazon. I also have SPY and QQQ. So QQQ is here. SPY is right here. That's my growth portfolio. So I have a growth portfolio. I have a dividend portfolio. I have a crypto portfolio. I trade futures. Multiple portfolios, diversification. You can be right about the direction, but wrong about picking your contract or expiration. Main reason I stopped, but the ability for exponential gains is there. Yep, that is a very good response. That is the point that I'm trying to make here, is that time is extremely important. Volatility is extremely important. Those are two of the multiple things that create the value of an options contract. It is more risky. There's more leverage there. Ash, how many stocks do you trade? I'm a long-term investor of stocks. This is the first time that I've traded a stock in a long time. I buy and hold stocks. I don't day trade them. Ash, do you have any plan, challenge, or target for 2026? I'm not sure if I exactly understand the question. Plan or challenge or target. The plan is to continue to keep day trading, get the count. Oh, looks like we might have a surprise here, chat.
It's giveaway time, the buzz is real, spin the wheel for a major
like,
deal.
What is that? Code inside something AR33 for 33 free resets. What's the missing letter there, chat? You should know this one. What's that missing letter? Throw a W in chat if you're able to get one of the giveaways. Congratulations to the winners. So plan, challenge, or target, that would be to continue to keep day trading, continue to keep compounding my account so I can get to larger position sizes, continue to keep increasing my size in my dividend portfolio and my long-term stocks. Just try to make more money, right? Day in and day out. That's why we keep showing up every single day to the live stream. It's to look for opportunities in the market, continue to keep increasing our size. Show me your profit, Ash. You can just take a look on the Twitter post. We made a little more than 5K there. So congratulations to the winners of the giveaway. We will have another one coming up here shortly. So stick around. Maybe we'll get a chance at a 150K scale account. Maybe. We will see. Do I prefer one over the other? Yeah, I absolutely prefer futures. Without a doubt. I don't think anybody really should be trading options unless you fully understand it. There's a lot more leverage that comes with options. So if you don't have a firm understanding of options, you should not trade it. I do think futures is much better. That's why I rarely trade options. This was the first options trade in a long time. During eval, do you think it's best to start aggressive so you can pass it? Or what is your strategy to pass it? I think that's a personal question. You should look at your own abilities to understand that. Okay, so the way that I pass evals, I don't think that is correct for everyone. Okay, what I'm trying to say here is if you're the individual that is still developing a strategy, you're still learning, you're still practicing, use that time in the eval to develop your strategy. Okay, so that's option number one. If you're learning, use that time to learn and gain experience. Option number two, you have a proven track record. You've had many payouts over a long period of time. You can show through proven records that you're consistent and profitable. That type of individual, I would tell him or her to pass the account as quick as possible. Time is money. Don't spend your time in an eval. But hear me clearly. There's two different people there. That's why there's two options. If you're still learning, use that time to learn. If you have a proven track record, then do not waste your time. Try to get through it as quick as possible. Right? And it's not a matter of changing strategy, okay? You still do the same thing, but you can do it at larger size. Right? I would still be trading the same strategy, but you can do it at larger size. That's what I would say for the experienced individual. Just checking to see if there's any last questions about the trade. We're going to head into today's price action as well. All right. All right, so let's take a look. This is the analysis that I had heading into pre-market this morning. This is what I shared with my group. I was looking for a move above this high here. Very simple information. There was a breaker plus a fair value gap, right? So here's the breaker here. This was created during yesterday's session. After it was created, price had respected this area every single time we tested it. For that reason, I was aiming for higher prices. You also have the equal highs here. 1, 2, 3. So equal highs or equal lows are one of our best forms of drawing liquidity. We had a beautiful move there at the open to that target. Okay, so that analysis is completed. Now that we took out that target, then I would be looking to see, yep, so we swept out a bunch of highs. See if there's any breakers in here. So no breaker here to utilize, but very simple. Look for longs below old lows. Look for longs inside of bullish fair value gaps. Look for shorts above old highs or inside of bearish fair value gaps. So seeing that we're above multiple swing highs there, right? Multiple targets being met to the upside. We look for shorts above swing highs. So it makes sense that we got a rejection there. Okay, it could also be as simple as saying support and resistance, right? When you're at resistance, look for shorts. When you're at support, look for longs. So it makes sense that we're getting a rejection here now. We'll see where that wants to take us. See if we have anything here from the open. Yeah, so we'll see if there's any support from these gaps from the open. So now we're talking about some information for the rest of the session. We'll see if any of these gaps that occurred from the open provide any form of support. So this would be interesting to look at here. It looks like NQ did not sweep this low here. Let's see if NQ sweeps this low, because that would be information to look at. Right? If NQ sweeps this low, then there is no SMT. If NQ does not sweep this low, then there is bullish SMT. So this is the current information that I'm looking at and analyzing. Do we get bullish SMT here? Yes or no? So let's watch NQ for now. Let's see if it takes out that low. Here's the low here. If we do not take out that low, then that would be bullish SMT, and you can look to see if there's any type of downtrend breakout, right? So we can throw these on as well, right? So we'll use the red and yellow line here. If we put SMT in like this, right? Bullish SMT at a 15-minute bullish gap with a breakout of a downtrend, then we might see another bounce here. Okay, so that's what we're going to look for currently. If it runs below this low, then that idea is completely invalidated because then there's no bullish SMT. So this is what I'm analyzing currently. Does price go below this line? Let me write it out so people can just see it. All right, so if price goes below this line, then there's no SMT. Here's your two answers. Does price go below this line? Yes, it does go below this line. That would mean that there's no SMT and we would watch out for lower prices. No, price does not go below that line. That equals bullish SMT. Watch for a breakout of the downtrend to look for a bounce. Okay, so that's what I would be looking for currently within the session. I'm looking to see if we get another bullish bounce here or not. This is the thing that will tell me whether we do or don't. If price goes below this line, then there's no SMT. If price does not go below that line, then there is bullish SMT, and I would look for a bounce back higher. Very simple information there. What is SMT? SMT is a crack in correlation. It is a divergence. Okay? So, let's do a quick example of this. Since we're looking for bullish SMT, we're analyzing the lows. Okay? You'd be analyzing the lows between two correlated assets. So here's NQ. Here's ES. Okay? You'd be analyzing the lows for the same 2 points in time. Okay? Notice how NQ goes below this low at 11 a.m. Notice how ES does not go below this low at 11 a.m. This is a crack in correlation. Two correlated assets doing something different at the same time. That's what a divergence is, a crack in correlation, SMT. Okay? This shows strength in the market, right? So now let's go out to the information that we're currently looking at. All right, ready? 9:45 a.m. low to the current candle. Notice how NQ did not go below the 9:45 a.m. low. Notice how ES did go below the 9:45 a.m. candle low. This has the potential for bullish SMT simply because ES ran below that low. NQ did not. Okay, so if NQ runs below this low, then we know that there is no bullish SMT there. There is no strength in the marketplace. So that is why I'm analyzing that information currently to understand the next move. Right? If we stay above this low, then I would look to see if there is a breakout. Right? So stay above this low, then break out of this downtrend. That's something that would make me want to go long. Now, what would not make me want to go long is if price went below this low. If we went below that low, then there is no logic stating there is strength in the marketplace. Right? So it's the SMT that is providing conviction to the idea. If there is no SMT, then there is no idea. Okay, so that's what we're currently looking at. That's what I would be looking at right here. Does NQ go below this low? Because that would help me make a decision for whether we're going to bounce again. If it does not go below this low, then I would look for a bounce back higher. If it does go below this low, I would not look for a bounce back higher. Okay? Very quick explanation of SMT there. So I do want to bring up as well, we have to understand that Trump is coming up here soon. Please be aware that Trump is speaking at 12:15 today. Okay? So you have Trump at 12:15, and you have the FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. Some very important news coming up here. You do also have to understand, all right, so price is going below the low. So I'm not going to look for a bounce. Right, so I'm not looking for this anymore, a breakout of this downtrend. So Trump at 12:15, then you got 2 p.m., excuse me, 2 p.m. FOMC meeting minutes. Please just understand that meeting minutes is completely different than FOMC press conference. Those are two different things. FOMC press conference has a lot more volatility than FOMC meeting minutes. Okay? But please be aware of the news drivers. So, do me a favor. If you're finding any value from the stream, if you're finding any value from any of the trades that we go over, if you're finding any value from any of the giveaways that we do, sub to the channel, turn the notifications on, like the stream, share the stream with your communities, help a friend out, let them get a chance at the giveaway as well. We are going to do a giveaway coming up here any minute now for a 150K scale account. Would you say most of your trades are taken on the 1 minute time frame? No. Most of my trades are taken on the 5 minute time frame. But yes, I have executed the 1 minute. I've executed the 5 minute. I've executed the 15 minute, the hourly, the daily, the whole nine. Is SMT valid with US 30 with NQ or ES? You realize that, so NQ or ES are two correlated pairs. YM is also correlated. You have to understand that that correlation is not a 100% guarantee. There is no correlation that works 100% of the time. So that's the first thing. And whether you're using FX or futures, it's the same thing, right? So NQ for FX is correlated to ES for FX. I would not use the correlation for an FX pair with NQ. So I wouldn't use the difference in the markets there. If you're using FX, stay in FX. If you're using futures, stay in futures. All right, chat. We're going to do a fun one here today. A fun one for the 150K scale account. We are going to do a fun one. We are going to do a fun one. Let's see. Let's see what we can make up here. Let's see what we can make up here. Hands on the mouse. More like hands on the keyboard. You got to get... No. I don't know if we're going to do... We might not do the first answer this time. Let me think of a good one. Give me a second here. Let me think of a good one. Let me think of a good one here. All right, I might have gotten a good one. So people that stick around, people that are here consistently should know this answer. It's been said many times on stream, so... Are we ready? Should we do the giveaway? I think I have it now. Should we do the giveaway? Is it time to do the giveaway? Throw a W in chat if we should do the giveaway now. Or should we wait until the end of the segment? What do you think? Should we wait until the end of the segment? No, we shouldn't, right? All right. We got enough W's. Love to see it. All right, here we go. I'll give you guys some time to prepare. You are going to have to put your hands on the keyboard, okay? It's going to come down to the first person that types the right answer into chat. So the very first person that types the correct answer into chat is going to win the giveaway. Okay? So get ready. I'll give you a couple seconds to put those fingers on the keyboard. Give you guys a couple seconds to prepare yourself. Yep, we're doing the first person. First person to write the right answer into chat. So you have to comment in chat with the correct answer. Okay? Are we ready? Good luck. All right. Here comes the question. Ready? Ready? Let's see. Where did I just go get dinner with Luke? What was the name of the restaurant that I just got dinner with Luke? What was the name of it? Oh, we got an answer already. Let's go. That was pretty quick. Let's see. The name of the restaurant was Fogo de Chao. So the first person that wrote in Fogo de Chao was, let's see, The Juice Bag. The Juice Bag was the first comment that put the correct answer. The Juice Bag. Let me type that down so I can write it out. The Juice Bag. Yep. How do I spell juice wrong? That is just crazy. I guess I need to do a spelling class. Okay, there we go. Congratulations, The Juice Bag. You are the winner of the giveaway. The Juice Bag typed in Fogo de Chao before anybody else did. Let's go. Congratulations. W. Very good job. Quick typer. Pretty sure you spelled it correctly as well. Very good job. Love to see it. Love that we get to change it up a bit. Have some fun as well. Change up the style of the giveaways. That way, the people that participate, they're getting rewarded for it now. Very good job. So I did want to update some of those weekly outlooks as well, specifically Dixie and Euro. So a good quick update. We were looking for this gap here. The gap got invalidated there on Monday. Due to that gap getting invalidated, we were looking for resistance to then be turned into support for higher prices. And what a beautiful move that was. We closed above it. Let me get the other one on there. We closed above it on Monday. We retested it on Tuesday. We moved higher on Wednesday. Does everybody notice how easily bias can be explained when you just use very simple concepts? Right? I don't point to 90 different things. I just look at swing highs, swing lows, and FEGs. This was a very, very simple analysis here. We saw on Monday that this area of resistance got invalidated because Monday's candle closed above it. Right? So when resistance is broken, it is then turned into support. Notice how we got supported by it on Tuesday and then made the move on Wednesday. Very, very easy analysis. All you have to do is look at one or two things that you can clearly identify. And that was the same thing here on Euro. So on Euro, we were looking at this gap here. Right? So this gap right here got invalidated when Monday closed below it. Okay, so when support is broken, it is then turned into resistance, right? So on Tuesday, we got rejected from it. And then on Wednesday, we made a nice move lower. Absolutely gorgeous analysis there on NQ. Excuse me. Absolutely gorgeous analysis there on Euro and the dollar. Very, very good job on those two pairs. Just a quick update on those. Very, very good job there. So chat, quick little prediction as well. Is Nvidia's earnings going to save us? What do you guys think? This is a huge earnings coming up after the bell today. What do you think? Type your prediction in the chat. Does NQ get sent higher for earnings? Higher or lower? That's all the prediction will be. Does NQ go higher or does NQ go lower specifically for their earnings? Higher or lower? Specifically for their earnings, the earnings come up after the bell over here. Was that 420? Right? Yep. So after the bell. What do you guys think? Higher or lower? Because this can really change the market direction. And NQ, excuse me, Nvidia holds a lot of weight in the index. If Nvidia goes sending higher or sending lower, then the index is going to feel it. What do you guys think? You also got NFP coming up tomorrow. So this could be a wild move, right? You got NFP early in the morning while you also have earnings in the afternoon. So you have two drivers back to back. This can change the market direction here. Imagine some phenomenal news out of Nvidia and then some phenomenal NFP news. I was talking to Matt about this during the PM session yesterday with Tanya as well. There's really no outstanding catalyst showing that this is the top of the market. Okay, so there's no kind of, COVID event that's occurring. There's no real economic outlook that is horrible. There's nothing that is catastrophic to say that, this is the beginning of a recession. So I'm not going to sit here and predict the news. I think it is much more efficient to efficiently react to it instead of trying to predict it. All I'm saying is the current data, there's nothing, right? Like the world isn't shutting down is what I'm saying, right? Remember COVID, right? It's not like the world is shutting down. It's not one of those type of events. It's not like the 2008 housing market crash. There's nothing that is catastrophic that would say a recession is starting. It's not like banks are going out of business, right? So, in my opinion, I just, in a longer term point of view, I think that we are still in a bull market. I think that corrections are completely normal. Okay, so let's take a look at this. This is what I'm trying to say. During this entire move up, we've had many corrections. Right? In my opinion, I think that's the same thing. I think right now, right? I think it's just a correction, and the higher time frame order flow is still pointing in the same direction. So whether Nvidia news, whether NFP news is something that helps us turn around from the current correction, I do think the overall direction is still higher. We just don't have data showing that this is the beginning of a recession. So we'll see what happens with Nvidia here. I do think that Nvidia ER can definitely change the direction of the market. We have Trump coming up here soon as well, along with the FOMC meeting minutes. So be aware of that. Thank you, Abhishek, for the reminders. For anybody that's in evals, you got to understand that that is a tier 1 news. Okay? If you don't understand the news, if you don't understand the rules around the news, I highly suggest you go through the rules of your account. Okay? You should not be blowing your account simply because you did not read over the rules. Seriously. So thank you, Abhishek. Once again, this another reminder, the second time here. FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a tier 1 news. Remember, tier 1 news trading is restricted in the pro and rapid scale, in the funded account only. Thank you, Abhishek. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Extremely important for all the individuals there dealing with those accounts. There's no reason to ruin an account just because you don't read over the rules. Very good job. Trump is not tier 1. No, that's an orange folder. We're specifically pointing to FOMC meeting minutes, the 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time news. 2 p.m. Very good information. Yeah, orange folder. Literally and figuratively. Orange folder coming up here. So NQ still getting those lower prices there. This is a perfect example of why we use SMT. Remember this conversation right here? Remember this conversation right here? We had spoke about if price goes below this line, that it would continue lower. There's your continuation lower there. It's very simple. Analyzing cracks and correlation, analyzing divergences helps you understand when there's strength or weakness in the marketplace. Right? So seeing that at this level, there was no strength, it makes complete sense that we got an additional move lower. This is quite literally why I use SMT within my trading. Very good information there. All right, chat. I got another 3 minutes on here with you all. Any more questions? Any more information? Feel free to throw it in chat. It could be anything to do with trading, anything to do with this business. Feel free to throw it in chat. I got time for a couple more questions before Barbie and Myth come up next. Yep, that is another great reminder, Abhishek. We have the 1 day to pass option right now. It is an add-on, so you have to make sure you press the add-on for it. Okay? If anybody didn't see that promo, it went live this morning. You can see the promo on the MyFundedFutures page. So, any last questions, chat? Alrighty, it doesn't look like any questions are coming across. So, I do want to take a moment to say thank you to everybody. I'm very grateful for the community. I'm very grateful for everybody that is here. So, I always make sure to get a chance to say thank you as well. Chat, thank you for all your time. Thank you for all the people that continue to keep showing up. Getting to go over these questions on such a consistent basis is really providing a lot of repetition. It is building the muscle memory that we need to develop this business. Thank you to MyFundedFutures for creating the community, for all the giveaways, all the value that you provide every single week. Same thing with the hosts. Terry, Nick, Tom, Barbie, Myth, Matt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All the time, all the value that you share is greatly appreciated. And lastly, the back end. Abhishek, you're greatly appreciated. Magnus, thank you for your time. Denny, thank you for your time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Another great session. I look forward to hopping back on here tomorrow. We'll be right back on here tomorrow. Another day, another chance to gain more conviction in our business. Let's go ahead and throw a bunch of W's in chat for Barbie and Myth. I'm going to go ahead and hand the mic over to them. I will see you all on my next segment. Have a nice day, everyone.
charts go insane. You know Legends just locked in again. Bull Barbie's got that red hot streak, and methodical man's moves are sleek. Trends don't chase, trends surrender. S&P and NASDAQ, remember her. Stops freeze and profits obey. When these two trade, the game's all played. She once rode a bull straight through a bear market. He timed to pull back before the bell even barked it. It's Bull Barbie and methodical man, the unstoppable legends of the future's land.
All right. Good morning.
Good morning, y'all.
Can everyone hear us? I think so. How'd you do this morning, Barbie? I already know, but how'd you do? Tell everyone.
I nailed it.
She
I
nailed
went
it.
long at well, here I went long at 66.55 on ES. So I was really watching this level here because we went down and immediately didn't even touch that gap level, came back up. The level 2 is lighting up all these buys, so I joined them. My actual entry was somewhere around here, around 55. I think it was 55.50. And the 70 level was my main target. I took a bunch off there and then rode this as high as I could. I ended up getting out around here, 94, I think.
Nice.
So it was a nice run. Those are the trades that I live for. Those are the ones I'd wait for because you hit them right and it works out. I mean, that was like 50 points or something. It was close to 50 points.
Let's go. That's a huge move. Yeah, I'm green too. I had to fight my way back though. I took a bad trade right at the end of my stream, and
theme.
yeah, I had to fight my way back. Just one account, but I'm back green on it now. So let's go.
All right.
We fall back.
I guess you took the short. I didn't get it in the short. I had that moment of, wow, that worked out really, really well, and decided to shut it down and not try to hop in anything crazy.
Yeah, I took a long and then I ended up closing it for a hefty loss, but then I shorted and got it back. So let's go. So yeah, green everywhere on every account actually today. So that's quite nice. Can't complain.
Yeah.
Can't complain. We got the FOMC minutes at 2:00 today and Nvidia earnings at 4:20. And I do think there's is it a bond auction or something at 1:00 today Eastern? I believe.
Not only that, Trump is speaking at 12:15.
Oh, is he? That's good to know.
But Dog's concerned about the bond auction, so maybe we should watch that.
Yeah, he's something going on with him. I don't know. He's bargaining at something. He hears something. Is he telling us to get long? Trump is at 12, but he probably doesn't show up till 1, huh? We'll see.
Oh, this thing says the Forex Factory is saying 12:15. I guess they're just counting on him being late. But he's going to be speaking at a U.S. Saudi investment forum. I don't know if that's going to be that exciting, but.
So he's not going to be over there saying tariff or anything like that?
Yeah, it's not a big old tariff thing.
Tariff. He's not going to say China. I don't know.
But I mean, I think the market's just hanging out here until Nvidia. So what do you chat? You got to have an opinion on this. For Nvidia, are we going to be pumping or dumping, or is it going to be a whole lot of nada and stay flat?
Man, I don't know. That 190 area, I thought we were going to kind of push our way down to that today at open, and the market said, nope, not doing it. So I'm going to be looking for a long down there at the 530s, the previous day close level that I talk about a lot. If we make our way down there, I will long that area. So
I'm trying to decide if I'm going to take another trade. Honestly, I know that's not very exciting. If I do, it's going to be sized down, and it's going to have to be really good. Because again, like once you've had a really good morning,
yeah,
rest to enjoy your day.
Yeah, don't feel the pressure to trade. No big deal.
I always feel the pressure to trade when I'm in front of the chart, so I was like, it got to be good. So y'all can distract me with questions if you want.
The peer pressure. So how are the winners doing on the free accounts that they won yesterday? If you guys are in the chat and you won yesterday, let us know how you're doing on your free account. And also, we're giving away another account today, but we need 400 likes. All right, we'll go 300. We'll go 300. What are we at, 190? We'll be friendly. We'll go 300. Barbie was saying 500, but you know,
To the moon.
we'll knock it down to 300. And Barbie's going to pick the winner today since I did yesterday.
I think they said we can do 2 today.
Did they?
There must have been enough mutiny. Chat
Oh,
1.
we can do 2. Let's go. All right. So I guess I'm picking 1 too. So you count as
Make it
500 likes.
But step 1 is to get the likes up for sure. That is the group project to get this kicked off.
Yeah, I'll take the long down there at the 530s. That previous day close level is a level that I watch all the time. I actually took a short off the previous day close from yesterday at 9:05 this morning. Not the time, but the level, and got my 10 points right away off that. It was a 25-point pullback right off that level at 9:05. So it was a really nice trade. Clean trade. I don't take those previous day close levels off there until they're actually touched during the regular trading hours. So then I take them off. What up, Delta? So did we see how they did? I don't know if they were here today. I'm not sure if I saw how they did. I might have missed it. Getting the push down here, 650s. This is kind of an area. Man, ES is pushing below the 50 as well here. The overnight low, where's the overnight low on the ES? Okay, so it's all the way down there at like 13 area, 66.13.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's been a bullish day, but we've taken out all of the regular trading hours progress right now. So that's what's interesting. If we hold that overnight and just kind of hold the open, that's still going to be more bullish. We'll see.
Yeah, I need to start marking out that open in the previous day close level on the ES. I don't know why I don't mark that out.
You can even get your stuff to do it automatically for you.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. Lazy, I guess. Sometimes. Should have shorted. Yeah, real music. Should have shorted way up here at the 988s if only we had known. If you're that guy on TikTok that's living in 2027, you would have known exactly what the market was going to do here. You saw that,
I know
Barbie?
who that is later. Yeah.
Yes, some guy says he's living in 2027. I don't know. I don't know if I believe it, but I don't know. I saw a bunch of videos about it yesterday, so I thought that was strange. What up,
It'd be
Adam?
weird to be living in 2027 and posting now, though, right?
Yeah, so that's what he's saying. He's stuck in 2027, but he's posting on TikTok now.
Because that works.
Roman is the futures trader from the future and the last. Let's go. So you predict the market will move either up or down today. Let's go, Judzos. Judzos? I don't know how I say that. One or the other.
Roman Arts is here. I haven't seen you in a while.
He's been stacking all his gains.
Probably.
Alejandro, third red day in a row. That sucks. Hey, keep them small. You'll eventually get that's the thing. Red days kind of come in spurts and green days come in spurts too, right? So you might have 3-4 red days and then you may have 5 or 6 green days. So just keep it small. You coach a fantasy baseball team. Let's go.
I am actually really glad I don't have to go do all the weird, awkward school stuff.
What do you don't have to do? The PTO, the parents' meetings.
The Thanksgiving preschool events for breakfast.
Oh.
I don't know. Our schools always inevitably had some hat or something that the parents were supposed to be proud to wear. So.
Yeah, I definitely, I try to participate in those things sometimes, but not that often. If there's like a breakfast or something, I'll go to that.
Guys, this is better ICT, obviously.
I look like ICT now. I don't.
It's better ICT.
I don't look like him. You know who I do look like? Methodical Man. That crazy guy. That's who I look like. Guys, you see that new promo there posted by Abhishek?
Ooh, this one I like.
Yeah, Code YouTube does give you 20% off that account there. The Pro 50K with the add-on for One day to pass. Yeah.
Let's go. Perfect
So,
for DGen activities. Don't do that. You should have fun with that though.
hey, one day to pass is nice. I like accounts where you pass in one day. Makes it
You too. I don't like to be patient with it.
yeah, I mean, like it makes it, I don't want to call it easier, but if you're having a day where you're just on fire and you can't lose, you know, it's always good to just be able to pass it that day. So, because a lot of times, you know, if I'm in like the groove, then the next day I'm not. You know, the next day I might be a little iffy. So maybe we're not seeing it as well the second day. So Barbie
The way I
said,
look at it,
you see it well every day, right?
well, no, that's the thing. The way I look at it, when I'm really struggling to see a path through, those are the days that either I want to skip or scale way down. It's only when things make sense that I want to go big. And that's what I saw this morning. Everything was kind of making sense because we've all studied different things and there's different things that stand out to us. And when you have all of those things aligned for your A+ setup, that's when you should go in. But when you're struggling to find it, that's usually because it isn't there.
You guys are on one today. Myth, you look like you drink Monster and punch people that violate traffic rules. Somebody asked me what brand is my microwave. I have no idea. It's a microwave. Do you really look at the brand? It just heats stuff up.
Yeah, I'm rocking a 50K Pro account too, but I didn't get one day pass on mine. I had to work at it.
Yeah, I'm working on 5 accounts right now. Hopefully we can get them funded if we don't do anything stupid. So
I don't have any evals right now, but it might be time.
we're trying to
I've
load
got
them
eval
up,
break.
max them out.
If you don't have evals, it forces you to trade your real money.
Yeah, it's probably a good time to buy though in the next week or two though. Get you some
Yeah, it
good
does
deals.
look like it. It's time.
Get those Thanksgiving deals, Black Friday deals. I don't even drink Roman Arts. What are you talking about? I don't even drink. The only thing I'm drinking right now is sparkling ice water with it's black raspberry. That's it.
Yeah, even off the soda right now. I mean,
off the soda. I had a massive headache the other day that I was feeling that soda, that lack of caffeine. So I defeathered a few chickens. No, I hate chickens.
but they make your eggs. You're literally on an egg diet.
Well, I don't like chicken. Okay, we're getting into the weird stuff. I don't like the texture of raw chicken meat. And my mom used to work in
So you're crazy. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. My mom used to work in a chicken factory when I was a kid. So she would bring home an entire chicken and deconstruct it and chase me with the skin and stuff. So I don't like that stuff. So,
you look like you name your steak before eating it.
Yeah, I definitely do because I don't eat steak either, Judzos. See, I'm weird. I tell you.
He only eats rabbit food.
Yeah,
only carrots and broccoli.
Yeah, I walked into the house one day and my mom literally threw a handful of chicken skin at me because she knows I hate it. And then she chased me around the house with it. So, man, look at this pushback up here. Are we going to kind of just reject that 64 level in the ES for one more leg down? That's kind of the feeling I got.
64?
Yeah, that pushback up into the 750s maybe on NASDAQ for that next leg down.
We got VWAP there.
That is abuse. That's definitely abuse. That abused me for the rest of my life. We used to eat chicken all the time. So I eat chicken from Chick-fil-A, but I don't really eat chicken anywhere else. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know. I know that's weird, but my kids are kind of like that too. What are we on today? Pollo Loco. Chicken PTSD. That's right.
Well, my family always said everything was chicken because they wanted to eat, they wanted to try all this new non-kid friendly stuff, but they didn't, what are they going to do with us? So they just told us everything was chicken, but they would give us frog legs and say it was chicken. You you could see the leg. So yeah, that's my chicken PTSD.
My mom did that with
What?
squash. She would make squash into make it look like French fries, like chop it up and say it was French fries.
Yeah, it's a big baby.
Just a big baby. That's all. I've just ever had squirrel, not me. Probably Barbie has. Barbie, you ever had squirrel?
It doesn't go that well with caviar.
No. Yeah. I just like the good old normal American stuff. That's what I like.
You like kid food.
Yeah, kid food. It's probably why my kids are like that too. That's why they're like the ribs. The ribs were pretty decent. I did try ribs for the first time like last week.
And they keep saying I need to ask you about ribs.
Yeah, they were like pork chops. They taste like pork chops to me.
Not chicken.
I mean, yeah, pork chops. I do like pork chops. Pizza, mac and cheese, all the good stuff.
You can always tell you're getting hungry about this time.
You have no clue. I'm actually fine today. Like I'm on the this is the third day. This is usually where I kind of start to hit the groove. So guys, are we hitting the like button or what?
I mean, I want to give an account away. Come on. I'm also kind of watching. I'm not itching to trade it because things are really slowing down right now, but we are at the 6650 level. This is the same level I was watching before. We held above, ended up getting in around this part, but we'll see.
DJ
that
says
would be holding bullish structure on the day.
Smells like fish, but tastes like chicken.
I'm not going there.
Oh, I'm
Unless
the type of guy that says hooray.
There.
I say hooray after my TP hits. I do. I scream LFG. Let me post on Twitter. Not really.
Do you think we got to get above the 60 level? You were looking at 64 though, right?
Yeah, I'm looking to short here though, potentially. I mean, I would love a bigger pushback up to like 760. I don't know if we get it though. I was kind of looking.
I was looking at the ES 660.
Yeah, I think that would be a good area.
Real quick, your style though, like one of these fast moves though.
Yeah, I'm considering shorting. I kind of might have already missed it. I don't know. Man, I think if I jump in now, it might just. All right, I'm in.
Oh, there it is.
I'm out.
Oh no.
That's how fast it works. I'm in. I'm out. 10 points. Bam. Easy peasy. So bringing the profit up to $93 on that account. I was up like 190 before that big loss. So nice quick. I mean, we're rejecting the 9 EMA here. I really want to push into the 21, the VWAP or the 200 here. They're all resting right there at the 720 level. I think that'd be a better area to take a short at, but I don't know that we get it. We'll see.
The levels below are back to those gap levels.
Look at this push lower here, 660s.
Yeah, you got it. It didn't quite get up to where I was looking. Somebody stepped in and smashed it.
Rob the scalper in the house.
I'm starting to, the market used to just go up every time Trump started talking. We're not doing that these days. Now the market's like, oh crap, every time he's on there.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Probably should be sitting on my hands, to be honest. I forgot about the Trump stuff. Honestly.
Well, we've got a little bit of time. We've got almost 30 minutes, depending on when he actually, walks out.
Meninder, I am in and out in under 10 seconds sometimes. It just depends. So,
if it works, it works.
If you got a scalping rule, I might be in trouble. No, I'm just kidding. The average trade time for me is much longer than that, but I'm okay with it.
He can last a little longer.
Yeah,
I've
I'm
seen
okay
it.
with a little quick scalp's fine. In and out is never in and out. That's
Sometimes
true
all you
too.
need is just the tip.
Well, he's talking about the restaurant there. Craig's talking about the restaurant. Yeah, Alejandro, she took the 15-minute orb and killed it today. I think you got in before the orb, did you? Was 55 the orb or no? That wasn't the orb, was it?
No.
That was
I
just
I don't even look at the orb. Because I end up getting analysis paralysis because I like to kind of play with a few different strategies. Because the orb's so mechanical, I don't even look at it. I just let my thing trade it.
Yeah.
But I was just in on support and resistance. Every single time I go explore any new trading skill, it always comes back to support and resistance for me. If I don't have my key levels, what am I doing? So it always comes back to just those higher time frame levels. And then whatever skill I'm working on, if I apply it at those levels, that's where the edge is always.
FX Trade wants to know how to get your attention.
Like this.
I'm the type of guy that wakes up at 8 or set the alarm for 8 and wakes up at 7:59 just to feel dominant. You don't enter the giveaway, Clovis. You just should be here. That's it. There's no entry. Push the like buttons. If we don't get the likes, we're not doing the giveaway. That's it.
You get personally selected for being a real person in chat.
We need 300 likes at least. We're at 250, so 50 more to go. Let's start saying some things about Barbie. Let's not just keep it on myth over here. What is Barbie like?
It's more fun to harass you.
No, always. I want to see what Barbie's like here. I want to see what you guys are talking about. Let's see what you guys got to say about her.
It's probably not going to be about food, though. It seems like you've got a lot of food lore.
Yeah, I do love food. I'm not going to lie. It's one of my favorite things in life. Food and naps. When you're north of 40 years old, those become your favorite things. I love a good nap. I took a nap yesterday afternoon. Insurance salesman called me and woke me up. He was like, "What were you doing?" I was like, "I was sleeping." Like, what do you think? It's still 2:30 in the afternoon. I'm asleep. So that's what we're doing. Yeah, we'll probably monitor, see when Trump comes on to speak. I'll try to find it.
I've been trying to watch that. I'm not, you have to, these news article or all these news channels are already streaming. So it's kind of hard to watch for it, but it'll happen.
Yeah, I'll wait for one to go live in a few minutes. It's just one of those things. Like, you just don't know what to expect when he's speaking. It could inject some volatility. It may not. I'm not so sure the meeting minutes today is going to do much. I mean, I'm not convinced because we don't have the actual speech today or whatever.
Well, everything's been depending on data that we still don't totally have out yet.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
So the government has opened between the time that they had this meeting and now. So it's kind of a more complicated analysis for sure.
Donnie T's always on some nonsense. Maybe. All right, we are pushing here. Those levels did move a little lower. I mean, I could entertain another short up in the 720. I think
they're just trying to. Yeah, they're trying to hold the 6650 on ES.
So we'll see what happens. But I know those Nvidia numbers after the hours, 420. That should be a market mover. We'll see.
Yeah, that could be more exciting than today. There's a lot of AI haters that want everything to crash. We'll see. They want the bubble to burst.
So we just tickled that 700 level again and just ripped 30 points off of it. I was wanting a little higher there. So the blue line is the 9, the red line's the 21, the yellow's the VWAP, the purple is 200, and the white is the 50. Just in case you're wondering. So I would like a pushback up into the VWAP. I think if you get the push into the VWAP, you just put your stop above the 50 EMA and target the lows down here. We'll see. Do we always trade micros or do we move to minis? I trade micros on funded accounts mostly. However, recently with the volatility we've been having, I've been trading micros on the evals too because it's enough. So Juice bag, the eggs today are going to be scrambled. Scrambled. I might eat some hard-boiled eggs for dinner. We'll see. A little salt and pepper.
How did you know I meow back at Cat? Sometimes I start the conversation, though.
You look at the cat and
Trump
go,
did just walk out.
did he? Let me pull it up with you here. Maybe he's on time today. Maybe his speech is scripted, and he's just going to say
Put
what's
it in a bigger window.
Okay, let me find it here. Trump live. That's usually what I type in. Fox seems reputable. We'll watch that one. All right, let's see if we get the pushback up into the 720s here. I mean, with Trump coming up, I don't know that I want to take it, but I might.
This is when things could just get a little gambly.
All right, guys, let's push into the giveaway here. We
Yeah,
would like
thumbs
to do
up
the
on both
giveaways. We need 21 more likes.
And they're doing thumbs up at the Trump thing. So everybody thumbs up here too. Push the thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Let's see here. Let's YOLO, Melvin. No, we don't YOLO. We don't YOLO. Of course, Trump is orange folder. I get what you're saying there, Crypto. So how's everybody doing today? Is everybody green, red, no trades? What have we done? Everybody in the chat.
And the Bulls had a good opportunity today.
Yeah, I mean, I like days like this. These are actually my favorite trading days. I've talked about that before where, you know, we rip 300-400 points and then we go back down 300-400 points. You can win both directions. What am I? I don't see Trump out there. Which one are you watching?
Well, I did, and then he disappeared.
Okay.
So
he was teasing us. He was
on.
like, let me come out there. Nah, I think I won't. I think I'll go back.
Well, here's a happy little candle.
Yeah, I wasn't even looking. Thank you for saying something there. I'm about to take this short, I think. I might.
They're announcing him right now. I know the thing says 15 minutes, but I'm also watching the live. And they said the president, and here he comes.
All right, I'm short here. I'll probably add into this on a little more of a pushback up.
We are at that modified floor pivot that I watch. It's at 56 and change.
It just did me dirty. It just came down to 90.75. So 4 ticks for my take profit.
The juice bag, you want Trump to make an entrance like WWE? That's very President Camacho style. Oh, yeah.
There we go. Easy 10 points. Hardly any drawdown. We'll take it.
And you know what? That was better on NASDAQ too, because I was watching ES and I'm like, what are you talking about? Looked over. It's better on NAS.
$130 now on this account. Let's go.
Nice.
Thank you. Trend is your friend. Indeed it is. So ES was testing that 58, 59 level there. Kind of holding below it. I don't know. I think 720 is a decent area to take a short, but I don't know. I'm going to wait, I think, now. I'll kind of risk it right there with Trump potentially coming up. So.
Okay, well, now he's greeting the guy. So maybe that's the difference. Is like they're greeting each other now and then speaking in 15. They're having a very formal greeting.
I must have a worse delay than you do. Okay, here's the pushback up into the VWAP here. You could look for another opportunity here, but I don't know. This is a little sketchy.
My favorite pair, well, I don't trade Forex, so my favorite futures asset is the ES futures.
10 more likes, guys, and we'll pull the first winner.
Oh, so close.
I'm getting some latency here. Okay, there we go. It froze up for a second there. Just a little A little glitch right at the top of the hour.
The market is still a little bullish on Trump here, huh?
Something's going on
Maybe it'll
there.
pump into the 6670. It's not that heavy of volume. It's not like this is a big deal.
So that would have been 10 points there already if you took that short off that. I just didn't feel comfortable taking it.
Getting a little pumpy.
Yeah, ES is approaching that 64 level as well that we talked about earlier. Man, this might be a spot where we take a long. If we get convincing volume above 65, I think I'll take the long on NASDAQ, but I'm talking about the ES level there. See if we can get
ES is queen.
Yeah. I don't know why. I like watching those ES levels, and I kind of will still take the trade on NASDAQ. Look at it rejecting right there. One more push. Does it get through? Probably a good time just to sit on the hands. Again, I don't think it's any reason to put it at risk. Do you want to pick first, or you want me to pick first, Barbie? We're at 300 likes.
I'll do it, but I'm gonna do it more complicated. Let me get this browser where I can see chat real well.
More complicated.
I'm gonna ask a question that knows Barbie. I'm gonna ask a Barbie Lord trivia question. You can make yours easy if you want.
All right, I'll ask.
I want to know the first person to answer the car that I most recently bought. What brand is it? Most recent car purchase. Oh, I saw it. Mystiful is the first one.
What brand is it?
That would be my vintage Mercedes.
Mercedes.
My mouse is being very slow. It always does this when I'm streaming and trying to do things fast. There we go. I tagged and I put it in our back end chat here too, so they are aware.
I'm going to take this short.
Uh-oh.
It's too clean not to take. Hard rejection off the 64 there. Stop.
I went off the first one that crossed my chat, y'all. So that's the way I did it.
I'm going to go stop to break even at 80, probably 78. If we get it. I got in late on this, I'm going to be honest, but I still think it goes. This is
We're really
one
struggling
where,
at VWAP here.
Yeah, this is one where I will move the stop, like I said, kind of like right here. I want to just see it go. Might get stopped. Through that 90 area, I want to just see it flush. Could just take the 10 points here. Again, I'm going for more. There we go. I went for like 20 points right there, just with a single micro, now up $171.
Nice.
Let's go. Let's go. There we go. 3
Guys,
for
so
3.
we're going off of the first one that I saw is the official one, okay? Because it does end up different on other people's chats. Let's not get too crazy. There's another account coming. Be nice.
Yeah, if you look at the ES there, it tested that 65, rejected hard off of it. I got in a little late. And, you know, got in just a little late there. But I did reduce size because of the fact that Trump, the Trump thing's going on. So let me think of a question I can ask.
And you guys, the way the chat and everything works, I had to go off of the one that I saw first on my screen. So it might be different.
You need to select the live chat, I guess is what they're saying. If yours says top chat, I don't know if yours does or not.
I have it on all messages.
Oh, okay. I don't have that as an option. Oh, all messages are visible. Yeah, live chat. You got it. Look at this thing go. Holy cow. We might get that 320 or 530 touch. I will long that 530 with a fixed stop. With just 2 micros.
I'll be watching the gap level below. It's the 632 on ES.
632. And that was a really nice trade right there. I could have held a runner there, but I had to size down because of the Trump thing.
Yeah, I mean that's what I would do. I'm not gonna blame you there.
We might bounce off the 572 though. That's that 15-minute range and also the hourly range as well. Let's see.
So
what question can I ask? So
right now, y'all, I'm watching the levels that I plot out I don't plot them out every day, but I check them every morning. So, I mean, I look at higher time frames and look at the major areas of support and resistance. I have videos on it. It seems harder than it is, but that's what I watch. And then that's when I start applying anything else like order flow or VIX or whatever else I want to add. It's always at those spots.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense. Let's see. What question can we ask? That only some people that know me would know. All right. I know a question I can ask. I know a question. Okay. Are you guys ready for it? Now, don't get mad at me, some of you new people, if you don't know the answer to this. Don't get mad at me. It's not my fault you don't know. You ready? Here comes the question. Which streamer is my cousin? Let's see. I'm waiting. Oh, it's going too fast. I can't see it.
I saw some ICTs.
Hold on. I'm waiting for it. Hold on. I'm waiting for it. Where is it at? I'm trying to slow it down. Oh, my goodness. This is going way too fast. Let me slow it down. I still don't see it. Wow. Okay, turn on that slow mode, please. Oh does anybody know which streamer is my cousin? Keegan, you are close. You didn't spell it correctly.
Oh, come on.
Oh, Raul. Raul with the winner. Husk Trader is my cousin. Keegan said Huck. I mean, I don't know if I could give that to her or not.
Oh, that's so close.
So if somebody else said it before then, I'm sorry, I didn't see it. So I don't think anybody did, though. I don't think anybody did. Yeah, see, that was a little bit of a tricky one. If you haven't been following me for more than a few months, then you're not going to know that. You're not going to know it. Yeah, Husk is my cousin. Yep. Sometimes when I like to claim them, you know what I mean? So someone said Hawk Tua. That was not the correct answer. Close.
He's got to change his name now. That one's better.
No, it's not. That is true. That is true. I don't know if you've ever watched Tim stream. Tim has the thing where you can do the audio. So if you type something in the chat, it'll have an audio, and he has that as one of his audios. It'll say it out loud. So, well, Danny, everybody did participate. I just you just have to know something specific about.
That's just how we did it today. It's random.
Yeah. A lot of times we'll just scroll through the chat and pick somebody. Who said that? You've been following me for 2 years and you didn't know that, Punisher? Dang. I don't know where you've been. We've streamed together several times.
Easier tomorrow.
You know, yeah, we'll do an easier one. Oh, but that's not random. I guess that's true to a degree. It's a trivia question. A trivia question. All right, next time we'll make it random. We'll make it like, what size shoe do I wear or something like that. You know.
You just want to brag about your size.
No. Shoes that's just something that I thought about.
Uh-huh.
So, 6 or 7? Yeah, you're close. Hey, Aaron Mac got it. Look at there, 13. You don't win nothing, but you got it. What's your favorite color? All that good stuff. Yeah, people would never know that. So let's see. Is Trump speaking yet? I still don't see him up there. Oh, wait, there he is. He is up there. Why is
There's
this
nothing interesting happening yet. I don't think. Are you watching a weird camera too?
Yeah, it's like shaky.
Oh, this one's just like not showing anything interesting. It's showing the press.
So this is showing him talking, but it's super shaky. Let's see if this thing comes down to the 530s here. I'll look to long off that.
Hey guys, everybody needs to make Matt some soup.
Yeah, Matt's not feeling well. I wonder if he's still getting those 30-second bathroom breaks when he's not feeling well. Hey, when you're sick, you're sick.
Slightly ill, Matt. Yeah, it's slightly ill, Matt. We got to get him better.
Yeah, when you're sick, you're sick. I mean, he's streaming like 8 hours a day.
He streams so much, it's crazy.
Yeah, that grind sometimes will get you.
I cannot do that. I would, yeah.
I used to do that. I used to stream London session for 2 hours, get up and stream 5 or 6 hours in the New York session. And yeah, it was a grind. We don't do that anymore. It was a grind. Room beats in the house. You was following this stream on a daily basis. You had no chance to participate in 150K because of a rare question. That's okay, Danny. I mean, it happens. It's just one time. We give away a lot of accounts.
I've never won one of the giveaways either.
Me either. Never won. I used to participate all the time too. Never won. I always try to win everybody else's giveaways. And then I would add those giveaways to my own. I got to win Barbie's giveaway and then add it to my own, you know? It's just one day. No big deal. We're going to be here a lot more, so it'll be fine.
They give us these like every day lately. So
he streams and then does the boot camp for another hour and a half. That is insane. Helpful. Guys, hit that like button for us if you're joining. I see an influx of new people. I'm assuming you came over from Matt's channel. Hit the like button if you're joining. We do appreciate it.
Oh, Myth, you've won the juice bag's heart.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. And you have my heart as well, Juice Bag.
That's a great name.
It really
I like
is.
that one.
All right, getting kind of close to my level down here. I will take this long, even with Trump speaking. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and just place an order there, as dangerous as that is. It's dangerous.
Right now, it looks like he's showing his buddy the pictures, including the picture of the auto pen. They're currently looking at the picture of the auto pen. I mean, this is President Camacho, y'all. They're sitting there looking at the meme he posted on the wall.
Hey, they do whatever's fun.
That actually is, he's got a lot of crap for it. There is like a history of presidents trolling each other. So look into it if you're interested.
Roll up in some Crocs. I like my Hey Dudes. I'm not going to lie. Got those Hey Dudes are comfy. I didn't buy them myself, but they were bought for me, and I do wear them sometimes. The kids love Crocs. They'll wear Crocs 365 days a year.
Those aren't shoes.
You don't think so?
No.
You wear those in the rain?
I don't own Crocs. You wear rain boots in the rain, right?
Well, I don't know. I don't wear rain boots. I just wear tennis shoes. Just tennis shoes. Hey Dudes are elite. See, that's what I'm saying. They're comfortable. They slip on and off nice and easy. You can't beat it. Come on, market. Let's get down here. Make new lows. Sweep through there. Tag me in and then make new highs. It is funny when you got a limit order sitting somewhere. You're like, all right, get down there. And then as soon as it gets there, it's like, okay, turn around. Go the other way. Uh-oh, I hear something, guys.
Backing up. There's resets.
There we go.
You have to fill in the missing letter. Can you figure it out?
Man, I don't know. That's a tough one. Look at Helpful G over there trying to be helpful. One or the other long. Or
It also could be Longhorn.
no, they would never put something crazy like that on here. Yeah, I guess Texas is going to need to beat Texas A&M. What do you think?
That's an old school game.
Yeah, should be a fun game. A&M didn't show up all that. They didn't play very well against South Carolina, so we'll see which team shows
They're
up.
pretty good though. I mean, it's college football. You never know when some guy's going to crap out, but should be a good game. It always is. And that's the rivalry game that I grew up with. I know the OU is supposed to be the bigger one, but for me, the A&M one was always more fun. That's one of the first games I ever went to. It was the first game I went to as a student.
Right.
So it's more fun.
See, like even this short here, you're still going to need, man, I mean, realistically, your stop still has to be 55 points. That is too much. Even for a micro, that's $100. So it's too much. I don't think I'm going to take it there. I'm just look for the long if we get it down there off the 530 level. And if we don't get it, no big deal. Although the short might be the better option, to be honest. It is with the trend at the moment. 660 short, maybe.
I thought you were going to go for a 6-7 there for a second.
Nah, my mind doesn't think that way. See, it doesn't think like that.
You don't hang it up around middle schoolers enough.
Oh, I do. Trust me. I've got a
6-7ing all day.
Literally, the 10-year-old had a basketball game. Wait, is she 11 or 10?
Unrottable. We'll see.
She had a basketball game, and the score, they lost 67-12, by the way. And when they hit 6-7, like, you know, everybody in the gym was like 6-7. It was kind of funny. So yeah, they got destroyed. But to be fair, none of them have played basketball before. So I think they're 0-4. FBI entered the chat. I hang out with a lot of middle schoolers. Just my own middle schoolers helpful.
Yeah, when I said that, I was like, wait, that sounds really bad when you just say it like that. Gotta have the context there. Don't just go hanging around middle schools. That's not cool.
I did see that Adam Sandler's movie yesterday, That's My Boy. I don't know if you've ever seen that. He's like 12 or 13 years old, and he gets his teacher pregnant. So, yeah.
I mean, these things do happen, though. So.
My dog's good. He's just over there flopping his ears around like Dotsons do. That movie's hilarious. Yeah, it was kind of funny. It's one of those. It's a typical Sandler movie, right? It's just one of those movies. Typical Sandler. Adam Sandler and Big Daddy sipping Yoo-hoo in the playground. Oh, yeah. That was a good one, too. So, oh, goodness. Is it going to get down there or not? I don't know.
And that's kind of what I keep watching. I was like, is there a bounce spot down here for the afternoon? But, I mean, we got Nvidia coming, too. This could be kind of wild yet. I think the market's just going to be kind of, it could be very wicky and consolidating down here. So I would definitely be looking for edges only, the extremes.
Yeah, I'm, I don't know. The Nvidia earnings are going to be very interesting.
And we do have the 570 low area it was 572, I guess, on NASDAQ. That would be about the 66.32 I was looking at on ES. That's kind of the top of that ES gap.
Yep.
My NASDAQ one's missing, but
That low 66.35, is that the it seems like I feel like I remember that level from yesterday or something.
I was watching the 32 also because that's the top of that weekly gap that's still open.
Grandma's Boy over That's My Boy. Yeah, Grandma's Boy was pretty legendary movie. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. I don't think Barbie's seen that. Barbie the movie buff or no?
Not really. It's too easy to fall asleep. Like I just have a lot going on, and then I try to watch a movie and it's lights out everywhere. It's a shame too. We have a full movie room and all that, and I don't ever get to enjoy it. There's like a humongous screen in there.
I have a movie room too. It's called my bedroom. I lay in the bed and watch the movie.
The Wi-Fi doesn't work very well in there, so like that's the worst one for movies.
Superbad's the best comedy of all time. I don't know. I think the funniest movie that I saw when it first came out was American Pie. Pretty difficult to beat that movie. That was one of the funniest movies I've seen ever. Especially when it first came out. That movie was insane. So, all right, we're getting another little pushback up here. I mean, I could potentially take a short. But I don't know that man, if you think it's going to that level, you know, Old School was very good too. Anger management. Yeah.
Trump does have a lot to say today.
He's long-winded. Yeah, he's still talking. I mean, what time is it? It's 12:22. He's been up there for about 20 minutes. I don't know if he started. I guess he didn't start on time.
I think he just recently started though. There was lots of showing how cool the White House is. Look at all my beautiful things. My favorite was, and here's the portrait of our previous president, the auto pen.
That's crazy.
Like, what do you think coming here from the Middle East? See a literal meme on the wall and where a president's face is supposed to be. What a trip.
Yeah, we are definitely in an idiot box here. The market's just not going anywhere, doing anything.
You were talking about the White House.
No. We're talking about the market. Here's the thing. I could short off 650. I could. I mean, we got a bearish gap sitting there from this little move down. We have the 21 EMA sitting there as well. I mean, you could maybe short off this level and get a few points. Problem is your stop, I mean, really has to be super wide here. I mean, your stop has to be all the way back up there. Didn't really give it to you right there anyway. There's no 5-minute gap. I was going to check the one here. See. It might have tapped. No, it didn't. So I don't know. I'm going to wait. If it pushes back up and tests the 21, I might stab short there, but otherwise we're going to wait for the push down into the 530s for the long. Certainly could get some points here. I mean, it would be top of the range as well as far as this idiot box goes. So you could find some points there if you wanted to. Potentially. Trump
I'm really
hunted
watching the VIX, and it's just been it's doing exactly what the market's doing in opposite. So I'm still watching that. If we get anything going there. I was looking at Delta's comment too, that Trump hunted his stop loss, his sim stop loss. But at least you're in sim during Trump. That's wise.
The market makers see all your sim stops.
Those are the ones they hunt the most.
Juice bag. Oh, goodness. I don't know if everybody follows the news like that, Juice bag, to know what you're talking about. I don't know if they do. They might be lost. Yeah, I keep adjusting the chart because I want to see it move. I want to see my order down there, but also I wouldn't mind to push back up. Just didn't quite get high enough for me there. I wanted to see it kind of tap that gap, give me a little confidence that it would continue lower.
It is kind of important to make sure everyone's real aware, because we do get like, we take it personally. The market's hunting our stops, right? If we're trading in an eval or a sim funded, those orders are not being hunted. Nobody sees those.
And guys, if you're just joining Matt, expecting Matt, he's sick, so he won't be here today. So we will be ending the stream at 12:30, I believe. Just so you know. So about 4 more minutes at this point. So if you got any questions you want to ask, drop them in the chat.
We got to let Matt heal. He goes too hard. We got to let him rest.
Edwin,
Soup time for Rocket Scooter.
I don't know what that means, so I can't say it. Maybe Barbie does. Let me put that into Google Translate.
Slightly under the weather, Matt. Is it because he doesn't wash his hands? Is that why?
They say he doesn't because he's in and out of the bathroom so quick. So.
I mean, he's just touching his stuff, right?
MyFundedFutures rapid add-on. The rapid add-on unlocks the ability to take daily payouts. Right? So once you get above the buffer, you can take $500 out. Once you get above $500 above the buffer, you can take it out daily. Wow, that was a nice little sweep lower right there. Zev said his butler washes his hands while he's peeing. He hits him with hand sanitizer. Psst, 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 psst.
Ouch.
Oh, goodness.
I lost track of I literally lost track of my thoughts there. But I was going to remind y'all that we have the new promo today. So that is 1 day pass on the 50K Pro. I like the 50K Pros. I have one of those. So code YouTube will get you that. And it's still, no fee for activation and everything if you get that pass, but you only have to spend 1 day on it, which is great.
Yeah, code YouTube will also get you the 20% off.
Yes.
20%. I think it's like 180,
off.
like 180, I think after that, somewhere in there. I think that's what I saw.
And the discounts are getting rare because these are some of the best value accounts anyway. You don't have to pay activation fee, and they don't have all the games. Everything's a lot more straightforward and upfront. There's not, hidden fees later. So you have to think about that. That's the all-in fee. That's why there aren't as many discounts. So this 20% is actually a massive discount. Definitely take advantage of that. And you know what code to use.
Yep. And also, I guess you can correct me if I'm wrong here. You don't have no scaling rule, right, on the pro account? Is that right?
Right. That's why it's the other one's the scales, because that's where they have that. So the pro is not like that. That's the one where instead it's every 2 weeks for a payout, basically.
Yep. Every 14 days. So it's not traded days either, I believe. So, all right. I may stab short here just before we end. If we get below the 9 here, I'll probably just take it. I really wanted this to push up a little more, though. It's kind of annoying. It's teasing my entry up there, and then it's just not giving it to me.
Well, y'all do pay attention. We have Trump on right now he's got his friends there too. Vance is in it's his little buddy chat. So depending on how that conversation goes, the market could get excited. But I think Nvidia later today is probably the big hot ticket item. Be aware when that is if you're trading after hours.
Yep, exactly. Stream will be ending right here, guys, at 12:30. Matt's under the weather, so join us tomorrow for tomorrow's stream, or I don't know if are they having a segment later or not. Not sure.
Yeah, SK should be on later for the evening stream, so look forward to that.
But I do think that's going to do it for us today. We appreciate you guys watching. Congratulations to the account winners. Hit that like button and subscribe on your way out if you're not already. It helps the channel, and we do appreciate it.
Thanks, y'all. See you for this evening stream.
See ya.
Yeah. Charts scribbled like hieroglyphs, secrets in the mist. Candlesticks whisper, every wick got a twist. Fibonacci spiral, price dance in a trance. Pyramids of profits if you catch the right glance.
Inner circle move, shadows on the screen. Trading on the edge, chasing that dream. Cipher in the candles, fortune in the haze. The cipher in the riddle, money through the maze.
Liquidity hunts, snipers in the dark. Stop loss graves marked by the market shark. Order block sermons, preaching through the pain. Catch the ICT code, ride the profit train.